I feel like we need some
Alright.
more Harry
Oh.
Potter quotes for different moments.
No, I don't think so. This is not a Harry Potter campaign, therefore we don't really need to reference Harry Potter.
There's
But
nothing to
if
do
you
with
want to
boats in
find
Harry Potter, really.
Breath of Fire quotes, you can go do that.
I don't know what that is.
It's what you're playing.
That's what we're playing.
I mean, I know that. I just mean like I've never played the thing. I don't know what it is. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
That's
But
fair.
you know how to Google, right?
No, help me, Obi-Wan Secret Nobi. You're my only hope.
That's a secret. I can't tell you how. It's the ancient secret. Only, only the smart ones can do it. I guess you ain't smart.
It's a deadly secret.
Dang.
All right. In all seriousness, now let me get you guys on the world map. And I think you guys technically are still at the tower because we ended right at the tower.
In fact, I don't even remember if we left the tower.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we're still hanging out in the
Now the
Reapers.
question is, can you leave the
Like,
tower?
Yeah, he's like, I don't want you to leave.
I'm so happy to have
You can
friends
have
to
the
do
key,
riddles with
but you
me.
can't leave now. Yeah, so anything in particular you guys do? The Reaper does explain to you guys that you are welcome to come visit at any time. If you have any questions about the Dark Dragons in very specifics, he's probably the best to answer those questions. But you also
Okay.
have the Tome of Understanding! And that will
Yeah,
also
it's
help
like
you
a
understand
wisdom
the
thingy,
Black
right?
Dragons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to read
3
that.
wisdom. Just enough to make you smart enough to improve your will saves, but not enough to improve it a second time. You know what I mean?
But that's fine with me. So yeah, I would I guess I'll take it.
Mhm. Okay. If we want a map, I'll put you guys back on it, but I don't know how long you're gonna be hanging out here.
I don't think too much longer, right? Like now I think we're gonna go to Prima.
I don't know. Are you?
I think so.
Now that, now that I think about it too, what did Karn actually do to help us out here? Like, we were like, we need Karn
He
to help us get
provided
in.
moral support.
I don't even, I don't even remember him doing anything, like picking any locks or anything like that. That's what I kind of thought he was gonna have to do for us, but
No, no.
yeah,
You guys
he
took
was just
things
kind of
at word
there.
value,
I think he
and it was
shot a
kind of
bow.
fun.
No, he shot a bow once
He
during
did
that
help
fight
us
with the
fight.
thing.
He did help us fight, yeah,
That's true.
which was very admirable of him, yeah, because he seemed like he was scared to do it, but he did it anyway. So that's what true bravery is being scared but doing something
Yeah.
anyway.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I just like thinking on that. I was like, actually, it's kind of funny. Like,
I don't think you guys went to get him specifically to get into the Dark Tower, though. I think it was to try to get that light key was the initial thought behind it.
we probably do need him if we want to get that. I feel like, but
Maybe.
like
That hasn't
the
been
one in Aria,
pursued too much, but yeah.
we
There is
kind
a
of backed
watermark on
off
this
on
map.
it
I found it. Oh my gosh.
because we were like worried about what would happen if we took it. But Yeah, I don't know if where we're going next. Are we going back to Aria to take it after all? Or are we going to go to Prima? Is there a key in Prima?
I'm assuming there is.
Yeah, you guys were never given any foreknowledge of
If the dark
that.
dragons are going there, then there must be something of interest.
I mean, Grandma wants us to deliver bread there, so.
Well, maybe they want
True.
Grandma.
Oh no! Save Grandma!
Well, she's an Aria though.
True.
Well, the person receiving the bread.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That's an excellent question. What are you guys gonna do? I would have prepped, but I couldn't because I didn't know. But I had some feelings.
Just prepped everything.
The whole campaign, I already did that
I
in
just
my
prepped the whole
mind.
campaign now. Yeah. Every dungeon's already made.
God. No, I remember watching, despite not liking Pro Jared, there was something good that Pro Jared said. He said, if you made a dungeon and you really, really want your team to go through it, but they keep going the other direction, just pick it up, move
Yep,
it,
move the
and
dungeon.
reskin it.
Yep.
They'll never know.
Well, they might, but yeah. What are
I
they
was
gonna
like,
do
well,
about
my
it?
players know
Now
because they have
we'll
a world
know.
map, so.
I don't know. What are we supposed to do?
Just don't give them a world map
Oh,
with
shit, we got
markers on
more.
it.
We need to get like the light thing.
Have an extra stunning fist per
No,
day.
you gotta deliver the bread. That's what you gotta do. Gotta.
Oh, true. Yeah, let's
God.
deliver the bread.
I think there might also be one of your key things in the that city as well in Prima.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
there.
I think so.
But yeah, I mean, I think I'm not sure how we're supposed to get to Prima because I'm
Yeah,
not that
there's
good a
a
swimmer.
ship.
Go be ship.
Yeah, hopefully we can
So-
catch it then. I don't know if he's gonna be if he's still an
The
Aria or
next-
not.
It's the 4th, and the next time the ship's supposed to be scheduled to be in the harbor is the 16th.
Oh, okay,
We've
so
got
we'd
some
have to wait.
time.
We'd have to wait for like
Yeah.
a.
You
We
guys
can
missed
try
your
and get
window
the
because
thing
you
in
came to the Dark
Aria.
Tower. Yeah.
I mean, we could just go do more jobs in Aria, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Let's do that.
Or
like
just
making money.
walk to Prima.
Let's see. Job board. I don't know if all these are still available, but
No, not all of them.
See, I
there's the
don't.
one where the kobold swallowed an artifact.
So there's a couple that's gonna be gone because it was part of the.
I might think
festival.
that we can walk to Prima. My knowledge geography roll is pretty bad.
I mean, you. There might be a path for all you know, Frange. There might be a path.
Maybe there's an underground tunnel. It's like the or like a bridge. It's like a really narrow bridge, but
This one. This one's not available anymore. Yeah, that's something you could do, or let me close this and get back down to the world map. You can go exploring. Go to Arid and back to that tower to the hole with all the sand falling into it that you guys didn't go into. You can always return back to some previous locations that you've been to. Not sure if you want to go that far of a distance, but you could. You could go to Fran's old house.
monastery. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty far away, but
Well, if you take the desert and then go through the mountains, you can pretty much get
yeah.
there.
Yeah, Fran would probably say, I don't know if I'm ready to go back home yet. I don't think I've accomplished enough to become a master.
True.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do the thing where we find the kobold who swallowed the artifact? That job? That's
Yeah,
my
well, I
vote.
mean, we could go back to Arya
Thousand
and
gold
there's
reward.
stuff to do.
I mean, we could also just go to another city. But I guess Arya is like a good.
True.
We probably should go back there because from there we can go to anywhere, right? It's like a gateway city.
Anywhere being prima. I mean, I guess they do have like a port or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a kind of a port city.
I mean, there's like a whole land up on the up to the north, I hear, but I've never been there. So we could go there too.
Oh, there's not much up there. Alright, so let's go to Arya.
Okay. To
But yeah,
Aria you
before we
go.
leave, I'll
How are you gonna
give my
get
thanks
in?
again to the Reaper. That's a good question. Are we just gonna go down to Bleak like last time and try to find the same guy that got us in last time?
Didn't he have to get paid to do that teleport thing?
Karn
Yeah, maybe.
exchanged something with him, yeah.
I mean, we have Karn with us. Just ask him. Yo, what did you
Hold on, how
do?
did we get out of the city? Did we just walk?
I think you can get out easier than get in. So yeah, I think we just left. Like we just walked out and they're like, all right, cool.
Karn says
Well, how does Karn get in?
I don't have the currency that I used to make that exchange again. So you guys are gonna have to fund this one.
It's like a special currency?
I was pulling that man a favor.
Mm. Yeah, favors are kind of like their own currency, I suppose. Well, that case, we could just go to Bleak and then maybe we can do a favor for that guy again or something, offer him something else. Or
I don't know, but you can
I
try.
don't know. We could help people in Bleak too. We didn't really spend a lot of time there, and I wouldn't mind. I'm sure there's people there that need help. And also, Bleak's like really close by.
Yeah,
So,
that's really close.
all right, that's my vote. We just go to Bleak, and then from there we might be able to
Sure.
find
Yeah,
that guy that
I'm fine with
teleported us
that.
last time and find some way to get him to do it for us again.
What is the payment? Do we know what he paid?
Karn says it was a favor,
Oh, uh, hmm. Okay.
so maybe the token. I'm assuming the token was some sort of representation of that. Like maybe that guy gave Karn the token, so he gave it back, and that was signifying that the favor was.
Tokens? What are you talking about, tokens?
Didn't we see him actually like give the guy
Yeah, I
something?
thought he paid
He
something.
gave him something,
was
yes, but you guys didn't see what it was because he was being discreet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was some sort of token
Yeah.
or something. Like
Yeah, you guys have no idea what the physical
I don't know what it
item
was,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was some sort of token. But who knows? I mean, and Karn's not telling us, so
We could burrow our way into Aria.
Who's we? I'm not very good at burrowing.
We could be, but you didn't hear that from me.
I mean, we could just try and swim around the wall or build a raft. We've done that before.
Well,
Totally
I
won't
have,
go
I have a spell to
unnoticed.
facilitate the burrowing. Okay, so we're going to Bleak to ask the guy to try and get us in, and we're willing to do, I don't know, favors or odd jobs for him.
Yeah, if we can find him, or who knows. I mean, like I said, Fran wouldn't mind just helping people in Bleak. Like,
Maybe bleak people need help.
maybe we weren't there very
Maybe.
long last time. Fran kind of just wants to, go. That's kind of his whole point. He wants to go to like experience different places around the world and help them out. Mostly because helping the people out is also how he normally you know, finds a place to stay. And he's like literally thinking
Well, I don't know, like, if we go to Aria, are we gonna get stopped by somebody? I thought the Dark Dragons left.
No, the Dark Dragons are still there.
I think
What
there was
happened
always
with
somebody at the
like a
gate.
boatload of them?
Yeah, there's somebody who checks people at the gate, and he was given specific instructions, and he plays out those instructions. The gate man.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for
Oh,
us to decide something. I don't really care what we do.
yeah, did we decide to leave the key in Oria, or were we going to get that, or what was our thoughts on that matter? Come back later? We
Yeah,
were
I
going
don't
to
What
know if
was
we
skip it, I
really
think.
preventing us
decided.
from getting the key?
Our morals.
Our morals.
So,
Hmm.
so the key is what's creating the light there, basically. Like, why everything's all bright and sparkly there, I guess. Like,
Illuminated, yeah.
yeah. So I think part of what kept us from doing is that we're like, well, if we take it from, it's gonna completely like change everything here, and
It's going to
probably not for the
plunge
better.
them.
No, I
Yeah.
think it might actually change things for the better. I think they've grown fat and decadent.
Well, that's not how Fran felt about it. He's like, these guys seem really nice, and I don't want to ruin things for them because they're always like they're so generous and they've thrown all these festivals and such.
It's not natural for, like, day to
Yeah.
constantly exist.
But they do give out a lot of platinum pieces, so maybe we should go there.
Yeah, but they're like, their own economy is like tanking because of it.
No, they just print more money.
Conjure more platinum. Didn't we actually end up with papers? Like, weren't we actually looking for forged papers to get in? And we got them, but then we met up with Karn, who knows the other way in.
Yeah, I think you guys did get them,
Maybe?
and then you went down to Arid. So Fran doesn't know about these, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
I
did
know. I wasn't
actually
there.
acquire them.
Well, in that case, we could just go to Aria then. But
Yeah.
Fran still wouldn't mind going to Bleak. It's closer, and he's been at Aria and helped them out already. So, but if you guys want to go to Aria instead, he's not gonna object. He'll go along. I mean, Aria's a nice place. So.
Let's
Well,
okay.
let's
Let's go to
do that
Arya.
then.
The job board is there. If we gotta spend some
The
time
job
waiting
board's
for people
there,
to
the
come back,
money's there.
yeah, the money's good. The festivals are nice. The people are friendly. We're heading back to Oria. Aria.
Okay. Uh, what route? I guess since
Where
you're
are we
on
right
this
now?
side of the
We're in the
water, you're
tower,
just
right?
gonna make the main trail. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to walk around the lake and get attacked by shadows again.
Okay.
But we don't have to, we're at the tower.
All right, then it'll take
Yeah,
you guys
we'll go through
several
the main. Yeah.
days to get over to Aria, and you do so.
How many days does it take to read the tome?
What does it say? I should say.
I think it's a
Oh, there's
week.
an actual item?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. There we go. Let's see, let's open it up. If I could find it. There it is. This thick book, funny.
It's his life, or not so much life's work.
Takes a total of 48 hours over a minimum of 6 days. Okay, so how many days are we traveling for?
That was, well, you got it that evening, so that doesn't count as a day. So 3 days.
Right. Okay, so 3 days down. I need 3 more days of reading this. Gotcha. Okay, we're at Aria then?
Yeah.
Are we in Aria?
No. You have to tell me how you're getting in.
Oh, we'll just
Present the forged papers?
Did we ever get those, or did we just know how to get those?
I thought we got those.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the very first thing we did before we even
Okay.
knew about Karn.
It was just checking. I don't remember because it's been a while. But yeah, if we have them, yeah, let's do that.
Should we grab like bushels of apples along the way so that we have some sort of reasonable cover story? We're just bringing these in to sell at the market, or do we just want to just walk in?
Is that's part of the cover? What?
I don't think that's part of the cover.
Okay, it's been a while. I don't
I
remember
don't
exactly.
remember though. I
So
don't think we were merchants or anything in it.
okay, we'll just walk through the front gate. What's the worst that could happen? They throw us in jail? Oh, that sounds like such a horrible place.
I mean,
So you
Karn was in jail.
guys approach
That's what I
the
mean.
front gates, and the guard asks for your papers.
Yeah, we gave him the documents.
Okay. And he looks at them and looks at you
Papers,
guys a
please.
couple of times, and let me see. Okay. He lets you in.
Easy.
Oh, finally.
To the job board.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, like, maybe another idea for getting the thing is if we do enough jobs on the job board, maybe we'll gain notoriety here, and people will be okay with us taking it.
Is that what you want, though? Remember what your
That's an
elders
interesting
said.
idea.
Oh yeah, he says keep a low profile, and like we've blown that like 4 or 5 times already.
Well, I don't know if we do enough things, we don't necessarily have to say we're light dragons. Just
But remember, you let somebody go. He
We
knows about
did.
you.
yeah, we showed mercy.
Yeah. He knows what you look
No
like.
good deed will go unpunished.
Yeah. He knows that you'll get in the way. They had a run-in with a black dragon, and they let him go.
Well, he was practically at our mercy.
This is true. But he
He blew
also,
up the
like,
village,
blew
didn't
up
he?
an
He was
entire
active.
village.
He did, but only 2 people died.
Oh, that's right. He killed the
And
tally.
it had the
Tiberius.
unintended it had the unintended good consequence of uniting the 2 villages.
This is true. So you're saying he did a good thing?
No. His reasons for doing it were still evil and malicious, but the creature was defeated and at our mercy, so the good thing to do would be to show the mercy. And
Well,
of
we
course,
tried
if he shows up
incarcerating him at
again,
that. We tried throwing him in jail at the village, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have any jails here. We don't know what we're going to do with them.
yeah.
So you guys take him."
I'm not sure we can contain something that strong.
I mean, there's only like a ton of them and one of him.
Yeah, they were all like, "Hey, village, you can punish him however you see fit. You take him." After they showed mercy to him. So yeah.
I
You
don't know, I
guys.
feel like a lot of people forget that like there's a bunch of you and one of this dude or guy. You clearly have the strength to overpower them.
Yeah.
Did we ever figure out how he got inside? It doesn't matter. He's not here yet.
It,
He'll
it
be
was
back.
plot
He'll be back.
reasons.
Okay. The job board. So I've been thinking about this kobold one that Gigi is interested in. How would
Yeah,
we get the
I think it's
artifact out of the kobold? If it was going to pass naturally, you think it would have happened so far? And if it isn't going to pass naturally, what means or methods do we have to recover the item?
the heal skill. That that
Okay.
is that is my plan.
I'm gonna do surgery on him.
Something with heal, because I have the skill unlocked for it now.
I was thinking making that syrup that makes you throw up, whatever it's called, Ipepic or something.
We do know an herbalist, right? Or a mushroom forager, I guess.
That's true. A boy might be able
Maybe
to whip
maybe there's a
something together
mushroom.
with their mushrooms.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
a mushroom that would help. I have no idea. I don't even know if that's even posted on the board anymore. We should go check.
Yes, let's do that.
Maybe somebody already solved it. Maybe the kobold died. Who knows?
No,
Or maybe it did just pass naturally.
Possibly.
it's a little dark.
Do I need to share the job board to you guys? I can do that. Here you
Please.
go.
I would like to avoid the toilet repairs.
Okay, so it looks like the kobold is still missing. Was he missing before? Or was it just...
Yeah. Well, that's the key word.
Okay.
Missing. Nobody knows where he is.
Yeah, that's the real problem. So it actually might have passed naturally. Um, at this point. But they don't know where he's at.
Or it's a dangerous artifact. Maybe he's mutated into something more powerful.
I don't know. Yeah, we don't know where he is.
I'm not very good at, like, if he doesn't want to be found, I don't know. I can ask around, but depending on where he went, it might be really hard for me to find him. I'm usually pretty good at finding people that are in towns, but not so much in outside of towns.
I guess if that's the one that we wanted to try to follow up on, talking to these people might give us the first clues we need to begin our investigation. We do have skilled trackers.
We do.
So let's do it.
So we're
We
looking
can
for
always
kobold.
abandon it. Yeah.
What's
Indeed,
our
a
what's our
durable
lead?
idiot will be working with
Well,
impossible geometries.
yeah, I was looking at that one
That
too.
one sounds funny.
I figure by talking to the people that posted the mission, they might give us the first clue that would help us. I mean,
Okay.
if they don't have any clues either, then we can just move on
Yeah.
to the impossible geometry.
Impossible ge what?
In need of a durable
Impossible
idiot.
geometries. I don't think we have any of those.
Oh, we'll be working with them.
Yeah. That sounds like some extra player bullshit.
Yes. Well, even that last bit here, snacks provided. Bring friends. Send more adventurers.
Yeah.
I mean, an easier one that might be up Boys Alley is just the old mill one. It looks like they
Yeah.
just have an infestation, just clearing them out for 50 gold. And free milling services for a year. Woo!
Or this like finding strings for this person.
Kubo?
Yeah.
Do
Didn't
we
you see
have
that
anybody that
movie?
wears armor? Oh yeah, Gigi wears armor.
I wear armor.
Boy
The
also wears
druid
armor.
can't wear metal armor, though, right?
Metal, but
Yeah.
I am wearing armor.
Yeah, he can wear hide.
Or they can put it on my light wooden shield.
Let's let's do
Yeah,
that.
I'm wearing a hide shirt.
Plus
Which
one
one?
enhancement to your armor.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay,
At
so
least
let's
they know
follow up
where
on
the
this one.
dragon is. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, hopefully.
It's weird because it's written that we need to help Kubo find
Uh-oh.
his strings, but it looks like it's written by someone else. Like it's not. It looks like it's written not by Kubo. Does he have like an assistant?
Maybe.
Or like one of his friends is trying to get him back for him? Like maybe Kubo is like too depressed to do it, anything about it himself.
It's possible. Well, let's go follow up on that one then.
Yes. We're following up on that one.
Yep, and I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll go figure out where Kubo is, I guess, then.
So you guys will go to the location marked on the job board to get more information.
Oh, okay. It's marked on the job board. Is the job board like also a map or something of like the town?
No, think of it kind of
Or is there
like,
just
you
like
know
more
how like
information?
there's the phone number tabs and you pull the tab off and then you go call the person. Well, there's more like just building numbers, references to.
Okay. Like an address.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
So
don't
yeah,
really
we'll
fear
go.
weirdos showing up at their houses because this place is pretty well gated.
It's
So
Aria, like
yeah.
yeah.
The friendliest, the happiest place on earth.
They might steal that motto if you tell somebody important.
Then they'll get sued. Extra dimensional lawyers show up.
We just need to make sure that you're never going to use that motto ever again. Okay, so you locate the house that the ad calls for, and a human answers the door and asks if they can help you.
We're here to help Kubo find musical strings.
Ah,
Looking for
yes,
information on that.
the job. Well, we've already sent a bunch of people, but nobody's come back yet. So if you want the job, you can take it. It would be nice to have
But
his strings back.
I see. So if the other guys get back before us, it's like a race, and we're already behind. I see. I see.
Sure. Yes, that's exactly it. Time's a ticking.
What is the story about his encounter with the dragon? How did that come about? And how did he escape with only losing two strings? Or some strings?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know. Because Kubo can't talk. But Kubo
Hmm.
Alright, I'm back.
does best to body language, sign language. And I think he said a small dragon attacked him. I'm not really sure, but Kubo usually plays lots of music, and that's about it. That's about all Kubo does.
Hmm.
So did they tell us where the last saw the dragon?
Yes. Apparently, other people have already gone there. None of them come back. Kubo himself is mute.
Oh, cool.
And so he can't. He's there's some. It sounds like there's a little bit of confusion about what actually happened during the encounter with the dragon, or in fact, the size of the dragon itself
Well, to be
is now
specific,
being
since
called into
Matt
question.
missed it, it's not that he's mute. The guy said Kubo can't talk, is what the guy said specifically.
What's the difference
Okay.
between that?
Well, we have something in common.
You might be making assumptions over something. That's the difference.
So maybe he has the ability to talk, but he just doesn't.
Maybe his
Or
mouth is so
something
shut.
else completely different. You can always ask this guy questions.
But
if you want.
regardless, he is using like sign language and miming and stuff to get his point across. So
Yeah, body language and mining. Definitely
Body-
not sign language.
Yay. Well, I can talk to animals.
it's true. Okay. Well, I guess If you can give us the location, we can go have a look and see if we can't resolve this issue for you. What is your name again?
Wilbur. I guess it would be appropriate to give you the contact name, but do come back here for your reward. Kubo would be happy to have his strings back, and then he can go back out and play his music.
Sounds good.
There's a pier north of Aria, a little dock. Kubo was over there. He likes to hang out there a lot, but he says a dragon showed up. At least that's what I'm interpreting it as. Uh, but yeah.
Indeed.
If a dragon showed up at the pier, did it like show up from the water?
No, I think Kubo's interpretive uh, dance kind of described it more like it flew at him.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely something flying, but it didn't seem large by his description, so.
And it just took us strings. And
As
people
far
have
as
been
I
going
know-
to this pier and disappearing. Yeah, this is curious.
Well, I don't know if people are going to the pier, but they certainly aren't coming back after they make promises to me that they're going to.
Okay, this is all very
But
mysterious.
it is
all over.
possible that something over there's kidnapping them, maybe? Oh, I'd hate to be sending people to their death.
Well, let's go find out.
Let us go find out. I agree.
Okay.
Well, Wilbur, we'll see if we can't find out what's happening. Get to the bottom of this mystery. Let's go, gang.
Karn says, do you mind if I sit
Yep,
this
here we
one
go.
out? It's not really my forte.
Yeah, no, you're good now.
Alright, maybe I'll go pester Gobi and see what he's up to.
I don't think he's in town right now.
He might be. He doesn't always
Okay,
take
okay.
the boat back to Prima.
Yeah, okay. Maybe then. I thought it was his boat, but
Oh,
Ask him
no,
how his
that's just a
desert's
merchant
doing.
boat. What?
Ask Gobi how his desert is doing.
His desert?
Yeah, none of you fucks have played Banjo-Kazooie. Shame on you.
Wait,
There's also just the
what does that have
Gobi
to do with
Desert.
Banjo? Yeah, I was talking
But
about the
there
real,
was,
the real thing.
but there was a character in the desert level named Gobi.
Oh, okay. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Which was a Gobi's Desert reference.
Okay, so we get rid of the useless thief.
He's not useless.
You haven't unlocked his
He shot a
true
bow.
potential.
And he got us into Aria the first time.
Oh, I gotta stretch! Because that feels good. So yeah, anything else you guys want to do?
We're going to the pier.
No other jobs you want to pick up? Okay. Just straight to the location. Right? I don't want to be assumptive here.
No, we're telling you what we want to do. We're going to the pier.
Yeah, but like, are you just leaving right now? Like, it's not in this
Yeah,
town.
why
You have
not?
to leave the town. So
Like it's
that's
Okay,
why
outside
you
I'm
said
town?
double
something I didn't
checking.
hear.
Yeah, he said it was the pier north of the town. It's out of town,
Oh, okay.
north of the town. Yeah.
Doesn't think it's too far out of town, though.
No. So I
Well,
just
we've
want
got
to double check
papers
because you
now,
will
so
be
we just come and
exiting. So
go.
it's if there's anything you wanted to do
That's
while
true.
in town, and then yeah, and then do you want to go there during the day or during the night? Any specifics, or I can just be assumptive and smack you over there. Uh, that's up to you.
Okay, well, when did he encounter the dragon? That's a good point. Was he out there in the evening or the day, morning?
He's usually over there during the daytime.
Okay, let's head over in the morning, and then we'll just wait there and see what happens. Do some a little investigation.
So you're gonna leave town. Okay. Alright, Karn will split off and you guys exit town.
Good luck, Karn. We'll see you when we get back.
Alright, so you notice that there's really no north of the town, despite the map not being very detailed for you guys. The cliffside seems to just meet up with the water there, and at whatever walking distance you walk around the town and you try to find some sort of pier in this area, you do not see one.
No pier.
That might take you an entire day to like try to find one there. Yep. Just the mountain ridge. So it'll start getting dark.
Hmm. Well, there's no pier here, everybody.
Weird.
We'll look around and investigate, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll like try to look further up the coast or something. Like maybe we're just off by a little bit or something.
The mountains protrude out, and you don't see much further than your vision's going to even allow you. And you don't see any
Mm-hmm.
piers along the coastline that you can see.
So even down at the base of the cliffs, there isn't like a little pier down below somewhere.
No, there's no pier touching the water
Ah.
from what you can see of that. Just remember what I said. There's mountain, yeah, and it's curving around, and you can't see around corners, right? That's not something we can actually do with our eyes. So there are some visual limitations that might be preventing you from seeing further down the coastline. But from what you can see, you're not seeing any pier.
Okay.
Weird.
You just want to keep hiking north, see what happens.
You might as well. I like being in the nature.
You think you'd have to mountain climb if you wanted to go any more north?
Okay.
That's what I was trying to explain to you, is that the mountain is touching the thing, and it's not like a, yeah. Anyways, cliffs and mountains, and you'd have to
Maybe this is
climb,
why nobody came back, is because they got lost.
or other things. But yeah, I wish I had a picture, but I don't. But yeah, it would require some scaling rock to do what you suggested doing.
Is north on our map actually up?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, okay. I'm a little baffled. An illusion of some kind?
I'm not. I'm not sure. We went the right way, right? Like, this
As
is
far as
we
we
went
know.
north and not south.
Yeah, you guys weren't exactly given a specific location, map, X on the spot thing. They just said appear to the north. So, to be honest, you guys don't actually really know.
Oh yeah, we made some assumptions that a pier would be
Oh, you did,
pretty
yes.
close to the city, but that was just an assumption. Fair enough.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, in theory, this up north Terra Forest is a pier to the north.
I suppose.
I guess we're just going to have to go back into Aria and maybe get a little bit of clarification.
I guess so.
Okay, I'll head back in the city then. I'm going to go check
Yeah,
out,
I'll follow.
find Wilbur again.
You're gonna go back? Okay. It is late in the day because it did spend, you guys did spend a while walking around outside and returning back.
Yeah.
Hold it. Late in the day? How do we know that?
It's always bright.
So you return to their house, and he looks surprised. He's like, back already?
We didn't find anything, so I don't know. I guess we got lost.
Oh. Like the others, maybe. But at least you're back, or I don't know.
Do you know exactly where the pier is? How far north it might be?
No, I don't. I just know that he goes to a pier to the north. So he tells me. I don't know, to be honest.
Hmm.
Is he skilled at mountain climbing?
Uh, I don't know about mountain climbing specifically, but he is skilled at climbing.
Actually, you know what? We actually have a map, don't we? Like a physical map?
Yeah, you
I
guys
think
do.
so.
Can we see Kubo?
Oh,
Maybe
you
he
want to see
can
Kubo?
show us on the
Sure.
map.
He lets you inside the house.
Thank you. I'll enter.
Okay. And he leads you to something you probably didn't expect. But you guys see a monkey sitting there, and the monkey looks really depressed, and he has like this like string guitar, but it's like missing all its strings, and he's just like staring down at it, very depressed.
I turn to Boy and raise an eyebrow. Step
Yeah.
aside.
Here I go again. Speaking with animals.
Okay, you cast Speak with
Let's
Animal.
see. Or well, I'm using my domain ability. I have
Okay.
Speak with Animals prepared as a spell, but I'll just go ahead and use this.
Okay.
So I have like a few free rounds to do it. But yeah, I introduce us and I ask him, what stole your strings?
Um, in the monkiest words he can, he will tell you that it was, or describe to you, a small black dragon.
Okay.
The description fits somebody that you
And
let go. You know, like a dragon like that, about that size. You know.
Oh dear.
Well, it's not specifically him, just the description is similar. Boy has seen it before, therefore he understands what the monkey's describing.
we show him the map and I ask him if he can tell us like maybe where on this map you were when it happened.
He looks at the
Is
map
the monkey able to read the maps?
confused
Yeah.
because he's not really sure how to interpret the map. But his handler or friend um, comes up to him and says, you are here. And he puts the monkey's hand in Arya, where you guys are. Where were you from here? And after some moments, he thinks about it using his monkey brain power, and then he starts like poking his hand up north until he marks a location right about up there, kind of between Terra Forest and Aria on the coastline. I put a pink flag
Okay.
there for you.
I tell him that we're going to try and find your strings.
He lights up, excited.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not just stringing you along.
Do you speak monkey?
And we're
Maybe.
not just stringing him along.
Okay. I thank him and I tell the others that like I guess we're gonna have to go up a little further.
Are we going
Or I
right
guess I don't
now?
tell the others. But I show them on the map. Like, here.
Yeah.
Ah, now is a good time as any. We can just camp. I'm cool with roughing it out in the wilderness.
I'm fine with that. It builds character.
It sure does. Alright, I guess we're going again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not
Okay.
exactly sure how we're going that far into the mountains, though. I guess we're gonna try to climb the rocks.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's a good point. Let's buy a climbing kit since
Okay.
we're in town right now.
So there's a couple of things
I
that you
think
can
those are
do to
like...
try to get that information, if you wanted to do that. Such as gather information. But yeah, you can also try to climb. I gotta resize an image, so I'm kind of trying to do that at the moment. or else it'll take forever to load. Oh yeah, this is like 4K resolution. Okay, we don't need that. So yeah, what do? You're gonna go look for a climbing kit? Any other things you'd like to try doing? Yeah, you have options.
Yeah, I'll get a climbing kit. Sure. I think it's like what 80 gold. I can part with that.
Pretty
Yes,
expensive.
that you guys
80
try
gold?
to gain information.
On the
About the mountains.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like sometimes you guys just take my word for it and get assumptive and then just go straight to things without like trying to get information and more information. So I want to
I mean, what
try
kind of
to
GM would mislead
encourage
their
you guys.
players?
I would like
A
to
good one.
encourage you guys to
I
maybe
know.
try to learn more about that. Like, you know, maybe somebody knows something. Maybe they don't. I don't know. It's possible.
Sure. I'll see what I can find out about the mountains and
Yeah.
possibility of dragons being in them, especially.
That's something like if Tiberius would have stayed in the party, that's something he was good at is like the
Nope,
first
I
time
don't
he
do very
arrives in
well.
a town, he gained like a +5 bonus to gain info. But I think that was only for the first time, but still. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's decent. GG. So while you guys are considering to buy a climbing gear kit, you ask around about, you know, like, hey, have you ever heard of this pier to the north? Like, it's some monkey said something about being there or something like that. And not very many people know
Don't tell them
about
about
it.
the monkey.
Not very many people know about it, but you end up talking to one of the fish people that probably take the boats often, and they said, yeah, there is actually a pier up there. I do believe it's abandoned, and there's a little shack up there. The
I
way to
guess
get
taking a
to
boat
it
would be a good way to get there.
is through the mountains. There is a tunnel through the mountains there. So you would just act like you're going to Terra Forest, but you would just take that tunnel instead. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I've never taken the tunnel. But yes, you can also take a boat if you have one.
Can we charter his boat?
I don't have a boat.
Well,
He just
sorry, I
he's a
thought this
sailor.
was
He
a
doesn't own a
fisherman.
boat.
He's just one of the
Okay.
fish people.
He,
Yeah.
Oh, fish people, not
he rides on
fishermen.
other people's boat.
Right, he goes to
Fishmen,
Prima,
not
so when he
fishermen.
comes to Aria, they probably see that pier from the ocean.
Man, we need our swan boat back.
Your
Oh, that
only
was a one and
once
done
boat.
deal.
Yeah. You need like a permanent swan boat.
A folding boat.
That's much better. Yeah, that's good.
In fact,
Yeah, I don't know if Aria sells folding boats, but you can make one if you can.
Ooh, they're a little pricey. Never mind.
Yeah. That's why they're usually handed to you from the game master instead of people buying them. It's kind of like the wings of flying as well. It's like it's not very often you buy them. It's always gifted to you because those are expensive.
Okay, so he said he didn't know where the tunnel was, right? That goes through the mountains?
Yeah,
He
he
said
just
it's
seen that there's a
usually on your
tunnel.
way to Terra Forest, but you just take the other path. But he's never taken it, so he's not entirely sure where it is. But he knows by
He's probably,
description
if
of other
anything, seen
people
the
that it would be up there.
yeah. He's seen the tunnel that lead like from the pier side probably.
Okay, I like that idea. Walking around Oria is kind of nice, basking in the golden sunlight.
Is it nice though? It never gets dark here. Sometimes your
Yeah, no, I
brains
don't like
might be
it.
confused.
I don't know. I didn't mind Alaska during the summer. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, but you left. Now try living there for many years.
True, I was only there for 2 weeks, but yeah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind
because
living like that, I
then
don't think. The part that I
because then you have to
dislike
deal
is
with the
the
other side of the
cold.
coin, which is perpetual
Yes.
darkness.
Perpetual
Oh,
darkness.
yes.
I think I might
Yeah.
I think I might be
I
okay with
don't
that
mind the
too,
darkness,
though, but
though.
yeah. But yes, that's definitely rough for some people for sure.
Yeah, I like. Let's go on a walk. A walkabout. Go back up. We'll take the path through the tunnel.
Yep.
Okay.
So Black Dragon, eh? We'll have to prepare ourselves for that eventuality.
Yep, we'll
Well,
have
before you
to
leave
see
town, is there
what
anything you
they're
wanted
doing.
to grab? Didn't I give you guys
I
some
get that
money?
climber's kit.
Did I give you money?
Yeah, what is a
I gave you money. You guys have money.
we have some money.
Yeah.
You have a lot of money.
Some
Yeah, a
platinum.
climber's kit is 80 GP. Plus 2 circumstance bonus on climb check.
Comes with ropes, pythons, and other
Maybe you guys have a lot
tools.
of money. I have like 600.
I mean, that's like about as much as I do. 55
It's actually
platinum
more
like
than I
pieces
nothing.
have.
and then some GP.
This is more money than I have ever seen in my life.
Me too, but money is mostly meaningless to me anyway.
We are currently
Oh, you know what? I have
currently
some
wealthy
pearls that I
beyond my
don't think I
wildest
identified
imagination.
yet.
Okay. It's been a new day.
Now that I'm looking at my inventory and stuff.
It's been several new days. New dawn.
Yeah, I have 3 pearls in my inventory. Can I just roll spellcrafts on them?
Sure.
For today, yeah.
I know one, I think. Maybe 2. Probably 2.
I don't know. Put the one I supposedly identify in the party sheet.
Yeah, I'll buy a climber's kit for 8 platinum pieces. I wonder if that's something I can
I need
pull.
them in the party sheet, Zerdarium.
Oh. Um. Do you want all of them? I mean, the 10 probably failed, right? So I'll give you number 2 and number 3.
That's your choice. Okay. So what do we got? 27 and a 23. So it's 15 plus the caster level. So this one's that, and then this one is that. Okay, you identify one of them.
Oh, really? Wow, they're strong.
As a lot of things have been. Uh. I don't know how to say this. Oh, this might be sereneness. Sereneness? Sereneness? I don't really know. This pearl is worth at least 1,000 gold pieces for its beauty alone, yet it is clasped firmly in hand or held to the breast while the possessor attempts actions related to the pearl's powers. She understands and is able to employ the item. The pearl enables its possessor to breathe underwater as if she were in clean, fresh air. Her swim speed is 60 feet, and she can cast spells and act underwater without hindrance.
Neat.
While you're holding it, you basically you could act like a merfolk.
It's super good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There's our money. I found it.
I would have
Yeah.
imagined that's our way to get around the Merman City.
I mean, Prima is
Yeah.
underwater.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Oh no, but sell it. Money.
Well, no, I didn't mean now. I just meant like that's where our wealth is at,
Uh,
is in that item.
you guys' wealth is in a lot of items. You guys have like invaluable items.
True.
Yeah,
Like the value of that
I don't,
book
but the party does.
is
Yeah,
is
that book
pretty
is
absurd.
pretty. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess I'll hold it for now unless someone...
Someone who can't like swim whatsoever, to which like water is
Uh,
deadly.
yeah,
To
that would
be
be me.
fair,
Although
they
I rolled a
haven't really
20.
shared with Fran the other keys. Though boy carries the
That's fine.
scepter around a lot.
Yeah, I've seen it at least.
Yeah, I carry it
I don't know
around.
if I don't know if Fran realized. Actually, even as a player, I didn't realize that that was one of the keys. So
Oh, yeah, it's.
it never has come up. So
Yeah.
Fran
They
doesn't
went
need
to
to
go
know.
see a
He's-
king, and the
yeah.
king was like, "Here, take this. You're the chosen ones. Go forth, before it's too late." And then they were like, "Okay, bye."
Um,
But they also have a devastating item, actually. I don't know if you guys want to tell
We
Fran
do that.
about
I don't know if we'll
these.
ever use it.
I
Hey, I keep bringing it up, and everybody says no.
mean, no.
We don't want to devastate a large area with a giant earthquake.
Yeah, they have a dagger that has the earthquake spell. Once
I
a
did
week.
hear about that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got it at like level 2, and they're just like, "Oh shit!"
I'd be using it, except the dagger itself is a really nice dagger, good weapon, but it has the
Mhm.
fragile quality. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
terrified to find out what happens when you roll that natural one and it breaks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you know you will.
Maybe the goddess will be forever locked away. Maybe
I
it'll
think it's more
release
likely
her
that
if
a
the key
gigantic,
breaks.
devastating earthquake will
Maybe other things
happen right on
happen.
top of her, top of us.
Oh god. You break the dagger, earthquake.
Well, actually, that actually sounds like an interesting side effect of like the dagger like this. A natural one doesn't actually break the dagger; it involuntarily triggers an earthquake centered on the caster.
I
It's
think
like
so.
the risk.
All right. So you guys leave town, and then you're gonna rest outside of town.
Under the star. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just stay at
Under-
Grandma's house.
You can't see the stars, but
Yeah.
there is no sun. At some point during the time, there is no sun, but yet there's still light. And then when the
Secret for
sun
these
comes
pearls,
out,
they
it's
don't have
even
like
brighter.
identical auras, do they?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering if they were like all the same thing somehow.
There's one way to find out. Clasp one to your chest and throw yourself into the river and see what
You
happens.
can UMD this pearls and find out what they do. That's always a thing, is haphazard discovery. That's actually what a lot of the Pathfinder
Yeah,
people do. If they can't spellcraft it, they just haphazard it. Anywho.
Sounds like a great way to accidentally get stuck with a cursed item.
I mean, that's how NPCs accidentally get cursed for you to run into.
True. True.
You're like, how did this happen? And he's like, it's really stupid, actually.
I couldn't just wait for another day to attempt a second spellcraft check, so I decided to just try it on.
Right? A whole other day, I can't do it. Okay, so you guys
I wasn't willing to
travel.
cast the identify spell because how useless is that spell?
Yeah.
Takes you a couple of days to travel and get to this location, where it's the entrance cave. And what would you like to do?
So we're at the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Did we
We'll
remember
enter the
seeing any
cave.
branches
Any branches? What?
in the cave? Well,
Oh
I
no.
apologize. Are we the way to the pier is through the Terra Forest?
No,
No, there's like a little
they told
cave
you
in the
there's a
mountain.
cave near the cave that goes to Terrace Forest. He doesn't know exactly where it is, but there's supposed to be one,
Okay.
like a
So we're not
tunnel
going into the
to go
cave
to
that
the
goes to the
pier.
Terra Forest. We're going to follow the mountains to find the other one.
I imagine you guys would want to roll a perception, see if you can maybe find an alternate passage somewhere. There's no obvious trail that seems to be branching off or anything. But it's possible.
Man, I don't know why, but this thing is
Does
chugging.
Boy have any bonuses?
Fancy
Like
grounds is.
terrain bonuses? Nature? Anybody else want to look around?
I'd like to, but my fancy grounds
Sure.
is like locking up on me. I don't know why.
It's not
You know
my
what? I bet it's because
fault.
I think it's
No.
because I opened the core rules module in the library, and
Oh,
ever
and
since
it's
I've done
loading.
that, it's been like
It's
Oh.
memory.
very displeased.
It's got images to load too. That's what it mostly is.
It's probably downloading it all from Secret or something.
How
Maybe.
dare you? My bandwidth was flawless.
Yeah, I mean yours is. Mine
No, it's not
apparently
flawless. I'm
isn't. Well,
joking.
it's
I'm
not even.
joking.
It's not even my internet that's doing it. Actually, it's just the
I
computer
get
itself
like
is just like
60
not happy.
megabits download, but only like 6 upload, and it fluctuates from 3 to
Yeah.
6, so it's not consistent. Yeah.
God,
So you're probably
I
using my
miss when I had like
upload.
100 upload,
Oh man,
or
it's
more. Like
nice.
back when I had fiber, basically. My old apartment, we had
Hmm.
fiber. I miss it so much.
Fiber's
It was the
slowly
best internet.
weaseling its way into our town. I mean, it's here, but it's really expensive to have anybody run a
Yeah.
line to your house because there isn't a line ran to your house. They're like, you can pay a lot of money for it, but if you cancel, you don't get that money back. I don't know why you
Yeah,
would
they should
cancel
have.
though after that, but still. But if you do pay for it, then all the people get to use it up to that location. That's the thing that I don't like about all that.
Well, they still have to pay a little bit to get it extended from like the line into their house directly. But yeah, it gets cheaper after that because there's already a line running in their
Right.
neighborhood.
Some
So
rich
yeah,
guy paid it.
that's why like a lot of times it's one of those things where it's like around, like they'll be like you talk to your neighbor and you crowdfund it basically. Like you talk to your neighbors and be like, hey, do you guys, like, who's interested in paying the startup amount to get fiber in here? Okay, well I hit the button for perception on the main tab. I don't know if it's rolling it.
Doesn't seem like.
Not yet. You may want to just kill the process and
Well.
restart it, Pluto.
Oh.
Oh, there it went. I think.
Yeah,
Did it?
We
I don't
saw
see
the
anything.
dice. We're just waiting for
Well,
the
we
number.
saw the die. We didn't see the result.
That die moved fast too. It was like.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, maybe I want to just restart this thing.
I don't know about that because you're still gonna have to load the content. You're not frozen because
Not if he
all
doesn't
that
open the
happened.
book. Pluto, we've learned the lesson. Do not read books.
Is that what we learned here?
Yeah, that's the takeaway.
Well, regardless, with Boy's assistance for Gigi, Gigi's perception is good
Yay.
enough to see like an alternate path. It's like it's not really an obvious path at all, and it doesn't look like it's been walked frequently or recently, but maybe in the past, a long time ago, it was.
Uh-oh.
I like the idea that the alternate path just kind of like
Okay, there it is.
materializes.
Yay, everything's working again.
No,
I just needed
that's
to
more
Okay.
restart.
like Rise of the Rune Lords, like book 6 stuff. Because that's basically what that path does. Is it just materializes, sort of. Ah, I wouldn't mind art for that scene where like that path starts to reveal itself for the in book. It'd be pretty. Pluto's back. Guess. Okay, cool.
Yep,
So
he
yeah,
is.
if you guys follow the path, eventually it will lead into another cave-like entrance. Now, this entrance looks kind of, I guess, big and wide. Almost like really big things can get through it.
Okay.
Like a giant bear.
Or a giant. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Um, but it wasn't really noticeable because of how, like, the rocks kind of created this illusion that there's no passage there, but if you stand in the right angle, you see the entrance. And I guess you guys will go in.
Yep,
Okay.
we're
And
going
you
in.
guys make your way in, and it is dark. There's no illumination. I think you guys have light.
We do have a light spell, yes.
Light spells and
I
just
think it's from Gigi.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
I
going to
got
use
it.
a
Otherwise,
torch because I've got them and they're taking up space. I'm
But
going old
just in
school.
case, and I'm sure at some point we will need it, because every game does, I have daylight now.
I actually have a scroll of daylight. I bought it the first time we were going to Gloom, thinking that it would come in, or not the first time when we were going into the tower.
The Dark Tower, yeah,
So we got plenty of lighting options.
we do.
Okay. So you guys illuminate the caverns and you continue traveling until you come to what seems to be a dead end. It appears to be a cave in, a collapse, and your passage is blocked.
Okay, then.
Weren't you saying something about you can burrow?
I didn't exactly prepare it, but I
Oh,
can.
okay.
But, I might have other spells I can use to get us around this. But I'll have to, rest and prepare them.
I'll poke around the collapse to see if it is just something small. Like I can see, like just above the collapsed rubble, if I can peer in and see the cave beyond, or does it look like it extends for very long distance?
You can't see the cave beyond. The
Okay.
collapse is big boulders, but you think that with time moving some of these boulders, you might be able to make a passage again. But the safety of the area, its danger level has gone up because, well, there was a collapse and you don't really know why, how, and what caused that. But yeah.
Well, I can use the earthquake to shake the boulders loose, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was hoping you guys would do. Is
While
earthquake
we're in the cave,
now.
sounds
Yes.
sounds like a great idea.
This mountain couldn't be any
Naturally.
more stable.
Someday I'm going to use this, man. I am going to use this. It was
Yeah.
given to us at like level 3 or 2.
You're like, I'm done with this campaign. Earthquake inside a mountain.
Rocks fall, everybody dies is a
Exactly.
traditional way to end a campaign. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
also the end
So,
of
but you're saying
a.
we could start moving these ourselves.
It's also the end
With
of a
time,
CRPG.
yeah, you think that it
Particularly
might
Yeah.
be possible. But this area is dangerous, so there's that.
Well, I do have knowledge engineering, if that helps at all. Uh,
Maybe you can be
I mean,
more
it's not
specific about
mining,
what
but
rocks not to move to weaken any kind of yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I'm always up for a good round of physical labor. How about you, Fran?
Yes.
Yay!
I'll
Work
pass on that
out.
one, but
Yeah, me too. I can help.
I'll
She's
Okay.
move
not
like
gonna help.
smaller
Everybody
rocks.
You
else is
should
gonna help.
you should definitely try to help. You might
If they're
not
small rocks,
it'll
I'll move them.
I know that sometimes the idea of moving a bunch of heavy rocks around would seem like not appealing at all, but you get like a rush after doing it. It's like a sense of pride and accomplishment. You can't get it any other
Okay.
way other than maybe by opening a bunch of boxes and getting random things.
Interesting. Moving rocks, that's the
It's
secret.
the only other thing I've heard of that might have a similar level of pride and accomplishment, although I haven't tried it.
He would get hooked on loot boxes or gotchas.
Boxes of loot.
Mm. All right, so you guys is gonna yeah, roll that knowledge engineering. So that
Was
you can all...
that one ad in Aurea made for Frand?
No.
Which one?
No,
The
it was not.
Impossible Geometries one?
So to be
Oh,
100% honest, I googled adventuring ads and then well, I didn't even hand pick. I kind of just randomly selected a bunch.
yeah, you just picked something that looked appealing. You're like, I can work with
Yeah.
that one.
That wasn't like that didn't yeah, cuz there was some that would not have fit into the campaign at all. And then some
Yeah.
of them that had like more specifics, I kind of removed the specific, but yeah, that was about it.
That one has Cthulhu written all over it.
Cthulhu.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It has like a kind of Lovecraftian like sound to it to me.
Yes.
Impossible geometry. Meld your brain. You need someone that can't understand it because if anybody that can will go insane.
Right. So you guys are level 5 now. That's exciting for me.
I didn't really get much for level 5.
No?
I did. Well, not much, I guess. I got the biggest thing I got was I do more damage because I got the upgraded dragon style and can shaking people. But also I got defensive kick or defensive spin. I mean, not kick, but defensive spin to get myself a better AC potentially as my style strike. So, because my AC is not the best.
Yeah, I got basically nothing. I got steadfast personality.
Although actually my defense isn't too bad when I have mage armor on. So like yeah, if I take that into account, it's not too bad actually. Anyway, yeah, we're moving rocks.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys spend some time. I was hoping that Aaron Axis was gonna roll the engineering.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
He's the only one.
I'll take that into
has it.
consideration when I roll this. Oh. Rough. I'm gonna roll this. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Maybe this is why the other groups never came back. Is this is just like successive layers of collapses because each group tried to clear the collapse, got
You
buried
like
under a
remove
new
a rock,
collapse, and
there's
then the next group
bones.
tried to clear that collapse and got buried under a new one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
From like um a 2D perspective, like you would see the mountain and there's just this tunnel of rocks funneling down just waiting to fill the spot, kind of like a gumball machine. It was just
The
Right.
boulders are bodies. They're people.
uh
I'm ready for body horror.
all right. And you are successfully moving rocks. Um but Aranaxis misguides himself in removing a rock, and a couple of rocks start to fall down on Aranaxis. Aranaxis, roll a reflex save.
Reflex.
Wait, so it was actually more dangerous to roll the engineering?
No, 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 no.
Fail.
It's not. This would have happened anyways, but he had a chance to like. I was trying to describe to you guys
Before you.
earlier that there's clearly a hazard here. There's not just rocks in your way, but there's
Yeah.
clearly a hazard.
Yep.
Yeah. So Aranaxis
He
offered.
had a chance to. He just rolled low on the engineering check.
Yeah.
If he'd rolled higher, they might have not had to make the reflex save.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so some boulders fall on you, Aranaxis, and let me get my dice here. You take
A light tapping
5
of boulders.
damage. And you have like
I run over
5
to.
minutes of extra work.
Oh, they
Yeah,
blew
I run
blue.
over to help dig you out.
I've
Hang on,
become
I'll
more
get you out of there.
powerful.
Yeah.
An unfortunate mishap, but I'm doing okay. A little pain to remind you to remain humble before the forces of nature.
I mean, I agree with that sentiment. Nature is powerful. But I guess we continue.
I'll try to be more careful.
Okay, yeah, you guys continue to remove rocks, and after several hours of sweat, you manage to remove enough for you guys to get through the passage to the next area.
Yay. We did it. This is the biggest difference between like a TTRPG and like a normal like RPG is as soon as you find rocks or something in somewhere, then like there's no getting past it.
Yeah, those RPGs are very railroady, where they're like, no, this area, this passage, you can clearly see
Well, they
this
have to.
passage, but you can't pass it until you talk to Bob. Then this will disappear, and then you can go.
Well, isn't this where you have to get the heavy Pokeball to capture the Snorlax that's sleeping in the tunnel that's blocking your way and is impassable?
Oh
Yeah,
man, that's a
well,
thing. Okay.
the answer to any like yeah, like roadblock is not the obvious thing. That's how games work.
No, it's
If
been
you could
fun
simply
presenting
jump
this
over the
world
fence.
and watching players realistically interact with it. You know, it's like.
You know, I mean, okay, a little bit of tangent, but you know, every first-person game ever made, it's like this fence comes up to maybe my shoulders. Can I just, put my hands on it and climb over? I could just hop over this fence. Why? No, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to find a gate somewhere. Like things that
Pixels,
look like
yo.
in real life you should be able to trivially accomplish are absolute obstacles.
Good stuff.
You better play Assassin's Creed where you can climb those fences and walls.
Yeah, some of the newer ones that allow you a lot more mobility are better for that. At least when there's an obstacle, it's a realistic looking obstacle. Like, okay, I can understand why I can't get over that or around that.
Alright, so it might take a couple of days of traveling through this tunnel. So you guys will get to rest and all that fun stuff. Um,
I can do some more spellcraft checks.
I don't think you guys really did much, but I'll rest
Oh,
you.
is there a book that's being read?
There is.
There
It is
a
being
book
read. I think I only need like one more day.
Okay, okay. I was wondering.
And also, that Monday's coming up. It's Thursday, and that boat's going to be there on Monday. And it took you guys several days to get here.
We'll just have to do another job board if we miss the boat.
We'll just keep missing the boat by doing
Just
jobs,
gotta stay in
being out
town,
of
you
town
know.
every time. Like, maybe next time.
Yeah. Maybe you should take the work from home job and then quit when the boat arrives.
Eventually, we just make enough money to buy our own boat.
That too. Maybe you just.
There we go. That's the way to live. Have your own boat. Maybe we'll get like a sky boat. That's a very JRPG thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe you get an evil possessive boat that commands you to take it to adventure.
A bossy boat.
No, what was Mantis's boat? Like, I can't remember, but it like had control over us or it blackmailed us. I can't remember. I think it was blackmail.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
It's like a ghost
I-
boat or
I
something
saw what you-
that like blackmailed
I
us.
saw what you did in your cabin last night. You better do what I say. I'm telling the rest of the crew.
It was an evil boat from the dream world.
Yeah.
Because it was captained by like it had an evil captain before.
Mhm. Yes. So I rested you guys. Their dream said something that he wanted to spellcraft, but I don't see spellcraft.
Yeah, I wanted to try the pearls again.
Okay.
How many days do we have that we're going through?
That was 2 more days.
Okay. Well, we'll give it the best shot, but these things are hard to spellcraft.
No, and
I-
no.
Don't think I know any of them.
Mm-mm. You're gonna have to hit at least higher than the 23 that you rolled.
Oh, I
time.
didn't. Did I skill rank up? I didn't put any skill ranks in, so I don't know. It's +1 if it
Whoops.
matters, but I don't think.
No.
I have 1 skill at level 5 and nothing else. And I know I get more than 1 skill rank.
Yeah, that's
Or maybe I split stuff
That's
up.
okay.
Actually, maybe I put
Well,
stuff
you
in other
actually
places.
didn't reveal the other pearl.
I mean, what
to
does it say for
me.
points spent? Is that
What was
do you have
the
the right
other
amount there
pearl?
spent?
Because I know the DC of the one you failed on before, but I don't recall what the DC is for the other one.
There are the pearls. I don't know which one's which.
Okay. So I know
I'm gonna
you
assume
failed.
that my skill
Yeah,
ranks
yeah,
are-
no, you failed on both. Yeah.
I don't know. Alright. I'll try to remember every day to keep doing it till I roll some 20s.
Sure.
Maybe eventually I'll get a circumstance bonus for looking at the thing so many times.
Okay.
Or the GM will take pity on me, one of those.
So I think I edited this. So I don't think it's gonna take forever to load. But you guys arrive at what appears to be actual real daylight in your cave, and
Hey.
You think you're getting closer to
Finally,
the exit.
normal, natural things.
Yes. Oh, that's why I was like, I wasn't even in the right place. Okay. I was trying to find images in encounters. And it just, no, that's not how that works. There it is. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Mana.
It's pretty large. Okay. Appear with a small shack as described. You guys arrive
Hello.
out of the cave area, and it kind of takes you straight to the pier.
It's actually a really big pier.
Yes,
Yeah.
just like the cave is really big.
Hmm.
And the wood here at the pier does seem to be old. And perhaps hasn't been
Aha.
manicured recently or maintained recently, so it might actually be somewhat decaying, if not already has. But for the most part, it looks intact. But yeah, there is evidence that it's old and has not been maintained.
I'll kneel down and examine it.
Okay.
I check its structural integrity, the condition of the wood, the type of wood, the techniques used in its construction. I got all the skills related to this.
All this.
This is like your specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you glean from this is that this was, during its heyday, a very well-made pier, designed to hold heavy weight. So it used to, if not might still be able to hold a lot of weight, as if it was large things were being unloaded from it.
It was meant for exceptionally heavy loads. Even in its weakened condition now, it's more than capable of holding ourselves and anything else that would be used right now. But I'm curious about what would need such a sturdy structure, an unusually sturdy structure. What was it that they were shipping on and off here? And who made it? I'm going to go check out this little hut. Maybe there's a clue in there. Or the
Yeah.
dragon, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Before you get too far, I preemptively rolled perceptions for you guys. Too late. I already rolled it for you.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
And Boy and Aranaxis, you both spot this, but you think you see a dragon, a small dragon, behind the building, hiding, and it was perhaps observing you. I promise you guys don't want to know what's going to happen. So go ahead and roll initiatives so that you're not left out, I guess. He's probably not going to just want to talk, but you can try.
Depending on his demeanor, I actually thought, it's a little dragon, and maybe it was just frightened, and maybe it just does want to talk. I don't know.
Maybe it
was hiding. Was it like hiding, like cowering, or hiding like stalking?
Like stalking. Yeah.
It's sitting there dark, crouched down, wiggling its butt as it stares at us.
Not that kind of stalking, but sure. I think only cats do that. I don't know.
In that How to Train Your Dragon, the dragons were sort of feline-ish.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what it is, but designing dragons more like cats kind of seems natural.
I feel like they're more sly. They wouldn't have their butt in the air wiggling it. They would be like real low and crawling and camouflaging because they're smart, right?
Slithering-ish.
Yeah.
Idea. Hey, are you implying cats aren't smart?
Yes. Cats are instinctive. They're mammals. They have instincts and they have very reactionary. That's why they like freak out to cucumbers because their first instinct is snake. They're very instinctive. Yeah. So I don't really think that's smart. Okay, so yeah, you guys see that little fellow there? So those who... Excuse me, I had to cough apparently. Where were those perceptions? Aranaxis and Boy, you get to act in a surprise round as you see this thing hiding around the corner there. Perhaps it's a tail swished over and you glimpsed it. For surprise action, what would Aranaxis like to do? Because you rolled first on the initiative.
A surprise round? Okay.
Yeah, you spotted its stealth check.
I will cast.
Nice.
Why is there a number 5 there? I've done something wrong.
Because you're level 5? And you have it set
Why
for
did it show up?
something? I don't know.
Okay. I don't know what the 5 is. You can ignore that. It is 5 rounds, but...
Well, you didn't apply it to yourself.
Target... Why is the target all... Okay, just a sec here. That might be the reason.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. And then
also... oh, right, and I'll 5-foot step. And that's my surprise round.
Okay. And then Boy, well, yeah. It's kind of like crouching down as if it might attack Pounce Boy. And in your surprise action, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna put Magic Fang on my fox.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I brought your fox. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, he's there. I do that.
I love that your fox is just named Fox, and your character's just named Boy.
Yeah.
Everything is just the straight literal, literally what it is.
Well, in true RPG's fashion, your names could only be like, what, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters sometimes?
Yeah.
You were always limited.
I'm not always Boy. Sometimes I am Boar.
All the enemies had 4-letter character names. The boss had a 5-letter character name. You know, it's good times. They had to save space.
And I might become Bat.
Yeah.
Can you be Bat Boy?
Oh my gosh. Bad boy.
I just need like polymorph so I can turn myself into box.
Okay, round 1. Now everybody gets to act. I'm sure you guys alert your other teammates something's up.
Okay.
His cover has been blown. Aeronaxis, what do you do?
I say the dragon is around the corner. Beware. What do I know about these dragons? I should have probably thought about that earlier.
Yeah, so he's in stealth. So you don't actually have like a full-blown look at him. You just
Fair enough.
glimpsed him well enough to react in a surprise round.
I do know about dragons in general, though, right? Like just general dragons.
What information are you looking for?
I mean, we can turn into dragons, so we probably know the basics.
I know he probably has a breath weapon of some description.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Star
don't know if
Fox
there's anything
is a
special other than
long-term
what we already
player.
know, so.
He knows about dragons. So I just, what is it specifically that you're looking for? You didn't really glimpse a color, and in
Well,
this
I think
game,
he's asking what his character knows.
colors may not actually represent Galarian descriptions. I think I already told you guys that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it doesn't attack anybody at this point in time.
I mean, you
so
can't
I
put them to
will
sleep.
do what I do.
You can't paralyze him.
5, 10, 15. I'll go here. And I will prepare myself for whatever it might breathe on me. I draw my club while I do that.
Oh, that's right. You have blades like all around you. Okay.
And I'm done. Oh, let's see. No, sorry. I moved, and I'll ready an action to beat it with my club if it comes too close.
Oh. Yeah. GG?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, my party told me there's something. Can we lock tokens so I can count?
Sure. I remember like most of my players like not wanting tokens locked, and then their games are during.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
In combat, when like, how else do you count movement? Like, I'm not gonna try and pull out the measuring.
I just count the squares.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I used to play like I'm.
I mean, I can do it. It's just a lot easier to just trust the
when I'm playing
thing
on
to
like
do.
a playmat in real life.
Right.
I'm like, GM, lock the tokens, and he's like, "What are you talking about? Like, you fucking mad lad." Damn.
I'm having problem because I'm in a 5th ed game right now, and I'm having troubles with wrapping my own brain around the fact that diagonals don't work the same as Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't really do much. I'm just gonna double move. I was trying to see if I had.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-foot move speed.
Alright.
That's my turn.
We need to get an Armstrider or something.
Fox?
I should have 15 move speed,
fuck.
but I took a racial thing.
Yes, it was a good idea.
It's going to move up just 5 feet and defend me.
Okay.
That's its turn.
Front.
How tall is this building?
Like this little shack. It's actually small compared to like relatively the scale of everything else. It's only about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so I could
like that's the peak of his
maybe
roof
just,
is
like,
at 10 feet tall. So.
Yeah, I could go up on the roof and maybe go over
Oh.
the building. Like, what would it take to acrobatics up onto there? I get a +4 to jumping because of my speed. as well. So there's like a base calculation for this. I think that's my plan though, is I kind of want to like jump up onto the roof of this building here.
All right, let's go, friend.
That'll probably take my whole. I think that'll take probably my whole turn, but.
Do you need an exercise to jump?
I think so.
I know for you to completely clear the roof would be a 40.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to do that. I just need
to
jump high enough.
Long distance than high height. Yeah.
True.
He just needs to
But
get
yeah,
his
I just need to
hands up
get
top.
I just need to get high enough that I can like grab the ledge and then maybe pull myself up the rest of the way.
True. Plus
So
you have a running start,
I think it should be
I'm
fine.
pretty sure you can do it. But yeah, you're good with
Yeah.
the 27. Okay, so friend gets up onto the roof.
Yeah.
Where a monk should.
I mean, like a high jump for if I am jumping 5 feet and then reaching the rest of the way, like that would only be a DC 20.
Well, you're 27 there right now. You're already you've just leapt 6 feet into the air.
Yeah, so that's probably high enough that like I'm able to grab a ledge from there and pull myself up the rest of the way. So that's my whole turn. I move up on top of the building.
Yeah.
I loved it when I did that with my monk in another campaign. Guys are on, rooftops and stuff like that, and it's like, I jump up there. And then I get like a 30 some odd, and the game master's like, what?
Oh no! I have been spotted.
You can use key to do it too, I think, right?
Yes, plus 20 with the key point.
And when I take flight, I will move here and... No, that's not something I was looking for. And I will breathe at you. This guy is small. Also, just... Okay. It's just you, Aranaxis.
Awesome! I stand there and take it.
Shit.
I don't even attempt to dodge.
Oh no.
He wants to take damage.
Its cone is kind of small for a reason. Okay. It's not that much damage, but it is only 8 damage. I rolled some ones. You only took 8 damage. From it is a cone, but it's like magma. Not just fire, but it's like magma in your first.
That's cool.
But just to be clear, he is black. He is black.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning much earlier on that the colors of the dragons aren't like in Pathfinder. So.
Yeah. I know that sometimes Pathfinder veterans kind of read into the color of the dragons, and so it's like,
Yeah. It's all good.
You kind of just get used to things, I guess. The world doesn't change that much once you know everything. We don't know everything, honestly. There's still a lot of creatures we have yet to see.
I grimace in pain as this burning material showers me, but I just brush it off of my shoulder.
Yeah.
As my eyes glow blue.
Oh, his eyes are blue, guys. All right, well, that is its turn though, so it is like out, and it is looking like aggressive, I guess you can say. Boy.
It doesn't want to play nice. And it's flying.
Yes. It is only about just over 5 feet, but it's reachable. Yeah.
I'll just have to ask the let's see. I can conjure something that flies. I'll start casting Summon Nature's Ally 3.
Okay.
I'll spontaneously use one of my third level slots. That'll take me a
Star Fox.
whole round.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right then.
What's Karn doing
Nexus.
back in Aurea?
Yeah.
Well,
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
he just took bread from a little kid.
Shows him. Yeah. Oh no.
but that's okay because the kid just, everybody's generous.
He's rich. He'll just go
so
get
the kid
more.
just gets some more.
Yeah.
Jesus, no. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay to, kidnap kids because their parents are rich and can afford the ransom.
They'll just make more.
Now that's just going a little too far.
I summon strength from the
Okay.
pain
Mm.
and intensify my natural ability with electricity, and blue sparks start arcing around my body.
Yeah, so you got blades and sparks. So obviously, don't touch that guy.
No, that's stunning barrier. I don't
Oh,
think those are blades.
Oh, is it visual?
I think they're just
though?
different colored sparks.
The stunning barrier
I don't
does
know.
have a visual.
I'm gonna say probably, but I don't know what it is. I'm just imagining sparks, like it stuns you, right?
Sparks, okay.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It
Different
says
colored sparks.
you're closely surrounded by a barely visible magical field, so
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
barely visible.
Barely visible. Yeah. Okay.
so it's like it's probably like a very light, like, yeah, field
So
around
don't
him.
touch the
like force
sparky
field.
guy, I guess is the concern.
Maybe it has
here.
some sparks as well because it's a stunning barrier, but yeah,
Unless
but
I'm
it's
immune
just
to
like
sparks.
see through. Kind of like a shield spell or mage armor, probably, but. Yeah.
Shield's visible. From my understanding, it's like very visible.
Shield's more opaque, yeah.
Yeah.
So more see-through than a shield spell.
Is that all you can do? You moved up and cast a spell, so you're done.
Yeah, and I still have my club in hand.
Club. All right, GG. GG.
You there?
Is he muted?
Oh. Why are you paging me?
lol.
My mic was muted.
I thought you were AFK.
Oh, geez, my food just got here. Bad timing. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
I will sip my coffee and scrutinize his delay. How dare him!
Okay, food is here.
Okay.
I always feel weird, like, if I go to the door with my headset on, so I, like, take it off and all that. Okay, I'm going to probably just cast Bless on the party, I think.
Can you reach Aranexus? Yeah? Close enough?
I think it's a 50-foot burst, so
then
yeah,
yeah.
should. As long as it's not, like, obstructed, which I think I'm in the perfect position. People targeted. And do you have your scepter out, Matt? Looks like the fox does Bless on it.
I guess it technically doesn't yet, but that's fine. Yeah, you can put
Well,
it
it
on
would have it from me here anyway.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, everyone gets blessed. And can I knowledge this dragon guy?
I mean, you can try Knowledge Arcana.
Is it Arcana, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I not have Knowledge Arcana?
I don't know. It's been a
don't
common
know.
theme.
Because I'm not arcane.
That was your
True, I
reason. I
guess.
think Aaron Axis also had a reason not to.
Oh well, that's my. I'll move up, and
Spellcraft or
that's my
what
turn.
was I don't know. Aaron Axis earlier was
There,
like,
I'll
it's
move
all
up
in the
behind.
blood, but I guess I'll.
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer. I don't
Yeah.
learn how the spells work. They just do.
They just
Yeah,
happen.
it just does.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have been struggling in the knowledge of magic field. That's fine. That's fine. It makes things interesting. You don't know immediately how to destroy everything. Yay. I mean, I can tell you one way. Just go for its heart.
Well, that's my turn.
Oh, okay. So you got closer? Alright.
I still need to figure out if my skill ranks are correct, actually. I forgot.
The fox?
What does the fox do? Matt's the one who's muted now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right, my fox.
Okay.
It's gonna stay near me. It's gonna attack anything that comes within range.
Okay. Front.
So the dragon's flying,
Yes.
but I'm up on the roof, so
Yes.
maybe I can
Yeah,
like
you just jump on it.
maybe I can just like attack it. Yeah, jump on it.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna
Grab it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to like run over it, like and try to grab it and pull it down to the ground that way.
Okay. Let's go. Surprise Franz from the
So
roof.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be a CMB. I don't have. It's gonna provoke as well because I don't have improved grapple.
Okay. You have height advantage because you're kind of like jumping.
Okay, so it's +1 then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know what I did. I
So
put 3 ranks in
I'll let the attack
acrobatics.
opportunity go first, I guess.
Yeah.
I figured it
I
out.
got you targeted. He's gonna We're gonna do the bite, I guess, because it's not. He misses.
Okay, cool. He misses. Let's see. I guess I'll do it from combat here. CMB. Where is it on this thing? Oh, here we go. How to Fantasy Grounds. Okay, I didn't get it.
Oh no.
So now I'm on the ground
Pluto,
below him.
just swish it and flick.
Yeah.
Swish and flick. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Yeah. All right.
Damn.
No, that's my turn then.
That was a good
It was a
attempt.
good effort. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't have
well,
ranged weapons, so I mean, it's gonna be
yeah,
rough.
this is going to get rough for you guys. I am sorry, but he probably is going to. Well, actually, he's just gonna full withdraw this way.
I mean, he's up in the air,
and
so I don't even
this
think he needs to
way.
withdraw. Like, we just can't reach him.
Well, he's in reach of Aaron Axis and you from the ground.
Oh, okay. He's not that high up in the air. I got you.
No, not yet. No. But he is now because he's going to be. As
Yeah.
he's going to fly away, and he has really good fly speed and distance. And he comes over here and swoops around a bit, and then like kind of perches and looks back at you guys. Okay, boy?
Like non-threateningly, or is he still like just kind of nastily looking at us?
Menacingly. As much as a dragon would look. It's more like a calculation of like, oh, let me assess this and calculate and then, yeah. He is not backing down.
Oh, he did just. Yeah,
If
he tried
only
to
we
bite.
had Wingardium Leviosa
Okay.
so we could fly.
If only.
Wish I could communicate with it. But I guess I'm gonna finish my summoning. I'm gonna summon two, well, not two, I guess I have to roll 1d3.
Okay.
See how many I get. So I do get, okay, so I do get two. I get two small air elementals. Because yeah, I'm summoning something that can fly.
Neat. It's pretty good.
And they can also fly very, very far.
Yeah, they're also fast.
Yay.
Actually, if he takes to the air, they get their air mastery against him.
Yeah. They sure do.
Send us off to the side. Okay. Alright, go ahead and position them
And
where
they're
you
both
could
gonna-
summon them and want them, and
Yeah, they're gonna be summoned near me, but they're gonna fly like over to the thing and protect us from it by beating it up.
Okay.
And I'll take out my scepter as a move action so they get bless.
I suddenly feel like I should learn Draconic.
And yeah, they're just gonna make an
That
attack
would be
on
good.
on
I
it.
do know Draconic. But we can both turn to dragons so we can talk to each other in Draconic. It'll.
ooh, that's a hit.
But
Alright. And boys.
that's my turn. Yep, that's my turn. I just took out the scepter as a move action.
Meanwhile,
Oh, you take out the
back in
scepter.
Aria,
Gotcha. He has the bread, and the boy starts crying. And
oh man,
He
Karn is
smirks.
heartless.
he smirks, and then he runs after he takes a big bite out of the bread right in front of the boy.
A vile cur.
Jeez.
How could such a villain be allowed to exist?
Aaron axes.
Okay, I'll move there.
Okay.
And he is out of range. Woo. I even took magic missiles specifically for these situations. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, cast magic
Um,
missile.
I can't. I didn't actually memorize it.
Well, no.
Aw,
I mean,
damn
bring
it.
Well, I was gonna say that's not really long range.
It is. Okay, I am done for this round. I'll just ready an action to beat on him if he gets close enough. I just need to check something else out, but that will be my turn for now.
Okay. Gigi.
I will move next to. Maybe not that close because the dragons have. I want to move over here and ready an action to cast a spell if the dragon gets within close range. It's like 35 feet or point.
Alright, the fox.
It's gonna stay here and protect me. Stay ready, and yeah, stuff. Doesn't have much to do.
Yeah. Fred?
Yeah, he's pretty far away here. I'm gonna. How far down is this cliff? Did you say that already? I might have missed it.
I didn't. Let's make it just like 7 feet or something.
Okay. It's theoretically, and then like this is probably about 7 feet, maybe a little bit higher off the ground as well. Like I
Yeah,
could
the beach is
theoretically,
a little slopey, so yeah, it's about 10 feet
depending on
from the
where it's
water
at, yeah, it's
level.
probably higher
Yeah.
up down this way.
Yeah.
And less maybe over here. So I could maybe go down on the beach. I don't know. That's probably overcomplicating things. Probably makes more sense just to like do this though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a double move.
Alright, let's go. Friends got this. Don't worry about it. We will take care of it. You're gonna jump on the dragon, right? Again?
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, do it.
I don't think Fran's super useful here, but maybe. I mean, probably the air. We're relying on the air elementals.
I mean, if you grab the thing, then that's huge.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be really hard for me to get to him because he has such a high mobility compared to me, like being able to fly. We will see though. If the
We will.
elementals keep him busy, maybe I can get to him.
Okay. He is going to get rid of your stupid planar creatures. If you can mind read, this is what you would hear. Da, 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 da. And he's going to full round. He's going to attack, and if he gets rid of one, he will go ahead and attack the other. I'm going to have him 5-foot fly just to
Give them like
get him in that
more
skill.
HP because they have more
And
con
then he
now.
has power attack as well, so I need to get that prepared here. We'll do. That's right, I made more power attacks because you guys kept questioning me. You're like, that power attack seems really low or really high. So, anyways,
You put the
I was like,
effect on and then edit it, and
edit
every
it,
time
yeah.
we're like, "Hey, that doesn't look right." You're like,
yeah.
I know.
Okay. Anyways.
Good times.
Okay, he's going to. Let's start with one at a time. Here we go. That will hit. That's the bite. He disabled the elemental. Does that get rid of summons?
It's actually not disabled. It has 4 more HP than what it shows because of the increased con.
Okay. Then we claw it. And we hit.
Alright, so that should.
And that'll get rid of
Yeah,
that
and it's a
one.
summon, so
actually-
it just disappears.
Yeah.
Okay, so poof. And then he will do the last claw on this one. And hit. Okay. So that's his turn. Yay.
Dang, I don't think the
Elemental.
elementals are gonna cut it.
That
I mean, they're gonna do
elemental's
something.
down, but the other one.
I mean, they
Yeah,
kept
the
him
other
there for a
one's still
turn.
up. It's gonna continue attacking them. Here comes an
I
attack.
believe. Nope.
That's miss.
Wow.
As far as my turn. Let's see, what can I do? I can start summoning more. But is that a good idea?
Huh. That's it? It only has one slam? Okay. Boy?
Yeah, they only have one. I guess I'll start moving over here with my fox.
Okay.
With my shield out.
Oh, is the fox going on your initiative now?
Oh wait,
Because
that's
normally
right.
it goes
Oh,
after
that's
me.
true. He is.
Yeah.
He has been on his own initiative.
So I'll move, pull out my shield, and I'll move again. Where's the square? Is it here?
Okay.
No, it's right here, I think. Okay, I'll move up again. That'll be my turn.
All right.
I see what's going on here. Secret's getting us to go out onto the rickety dock so she can dump us in the water when it collapses.
Huh?
I'm
Maybe.
fine with that.
I can swim though.
I said it was pretty sturdy for being old.
That's what we think.
Or something's gonna pop out of the water like a kraken.
But I've since learned that good GMs deceive the players.
A kraken's
So
gonna
I'm on
pop
to
out
you.
and smash it. Yep.
No, we have to get on our raft first.
Oh, okay. Move.
Or maybe
One tile.
he'll smack the dock, it turns it into a raft, and then he destroys our raft. That's what's gonna happen.
There we go.
Meanwhile, in Aria, as Karn bites into the bread and turns around to flee, he trips and falls. And the boy laughs and runs over to Karn and starts kicking him and laughing.
Dang. I guess he kind of deserves it though.
Alright, round 4, Aaron Axel.
Okay.
Oh,
Gross
sizing
gay.
up.
Coming a dragon?
Yes.
Are you staying medium or what size are you going?
It's a medium dragon.
Okay, so I don't have to size change you.
So
No,
is this thing
no.
small then, or is it medium as well? I missed that.
It is small.
Okay, so you're actually bigger than it now. You're a bigger
True.
dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Search
But
your
I am
dominance.
actually going to just stay here for now. I'm going to ready an action to attack it if it gets within reach. Because that was my... Oh, I can't ready because that was my standard action. Oh, okay, so I just got to move. I'll just... Oh.
You have a fly speed now.
I just hop over here. And that'll be it.
Turns into a dragon and he hops like a bird, switching positions in its perch. Hop, hop, hop.
And I'm good there.
Alright, Gigi?
Yeah. I mean, I could do the same thing. I don't think I'll go the long way. Double move in to get around to the dock. Yeah.
Okay, the fox?
Okay, now it's gonna come over and follow me.
Okay.
That'll double move.
This is a double move for me, but I am gonna do that, and I'm gonna use a swift action to and one key power point to activate Draconic Fury.
Ooh.
Neat.
I mean, he's pretty high up
Okay.
there, right?
Alright.
Is he? Is he above me?
The dragon?
No.
I'm pretty sure the dragon's like way up in the air, right?
No.
I didn't think so. He came over and
No,
perched
he's, like,
over
on the
here.
thing.
He was perched and he
Oh,
put
he's
steps
perched, okay.
a square over to get to the so he's
Yeah.
I
so
imagine when he
he's-
flew over there, he like flew up in the air.
I mean, he did a little
Yeah,
bit because he
okay,
had to get up
okay.
because the pier's higher, but yeah. But yeah, I'm at level with him now.
Very well, then I will finish this summon and deal with you. Alright, back to the summon. Okay, that it's gone.
It is
now.
down, yeah.
Poof goes the elemental. So I'm gonna finish my attacks on this dude. Whoever you are.
Yeah, he'll probably beat me up pretty bad.
Maybe. It's just his claw
But
attack.
we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a miss.
Okay, that's one of them missed at least.
But it is a power attack, so let's go. Ta-da! Alright, I think he will stay where he is. No, he's gotta move. Well, I think we can actually hover. Let's see if we wanna hover. Hover was 15. He does not auto hover, so he's not gonna hover. He's gonna 5-foot step move, so he's gonna keep movement going. Boy?
Did none of us actually go into the shack?
No.
That's correct. I went
Not
on top
yet.
of
We
it.
were on our way.
I wonder if we should just look in the shack for the strings.
I mean, maybe that's where he's hidden them. That'd be pretty funny. Just somebody grabs them and we run off. Got what we needed. Ah.
Ah.
I mean, he might get
Or,
vengeful
yeah.
and follow us, but yeah.
What do?
Boy's starting to think about that. He's like, oh, just go get the strings, right? That's why we're here, right? Strings?
Yeah. Maybe I should. Yeah, I think he's like, wait a minute. We need to go find the strings. Me and the fox are gonna go back into the house. We're gonna go into the house. We're gonna check this out. You guys have got this.
When it's the fox's turn, he can follow you.
Alright, yeah.
Or you could just have the fox delay and start going on your turn.
I probably should, but that's fine.
Alright. So we're gonna continue the saga of Karn. Karn gets up and runs off. The bread is on the ground. The kid doesn't want it. The kid walks away. Stan comes up, picks up the bread, bites into it, and happily strolls off.
Thus ends the saga of Karn and the bread.
Yeah. Stan's out of
It's
jail,
Karn
though.
bread.
Hey.
Karn
Aaron
bread.
Axis.
We leap into the air and fly over here.
Oh yeah, let's go. Zoom. That does provoke.
It does.
We'll do the bite attack. Nope, we miss.
You put it in the wrong target, though.
Curses! Ah!
I mean, maybe you
What?
shouldn't up your AC so much.
He had it targeted at me anyway, so.
Oh.
Oh. Still a bad roll.
But yeah, I think 14 might have missed Iron Axis anyway.
Yeah, because I got because I got
Major
natural armor when I
natural.
turned into this.
Yeah.
Ah, so sad. Hurt me, please. Okay, well I'm in a flank, so I get my plus
True.
2 to hit.
Yep.
I'm just so sad, so depressed, so blue.
Dang.
You really wanted to get struck when you
Okay.
flew by.
That's it.
Alright, GG.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep getting up to it. What a fun and interactive time. Double move.
Oh.
Should have played a monk.
No, I
or
mean,
turned
he
into a
has
dragon.
the tool, he just chose not to.
I mean, I figure only one of us needs to be a dragon right now, but
Yeah, one dragon's enough.
I mean, yeah.
One dragon will solve
what if
it.
this dragon has a dragon friend who shows up afterwards, you know?
Then it would be a good time to even the odds.
Then I would turn into a dragon. Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, Fox.
I have a great thing I can do, I just can't get in range of this thing. That's the problem. Like, I haven't
I
been in range
know.
of it to cast a spell the entire combat.
That's the problem of a flying creature. But you still gotta deal with the creature. So
That's
you
the
gotta
problem of a scaredy cat creature.
find
Well, I might be able
You're
to.
right, dragons are like
alternate
cats.
methods. Or rely on your allies. Is the fox right? The fox was gonna join.
Yeah.
Boy.
We're gonna investigate this this hut.
Frant.
Okay. I'm going to flurry of blows. And I'm going to hope that we can neutralize this stupid dragon. So, the first attack I'm
Yeah.
doing, I'm going to use
Stunning
two
Fist.
abilities on it. I'm going to use Stunning Fist, and I'm going to use Defensive Spin. So, +2 for flanking. We'll see if I hit. If I miss, neither of these things actually does anything. Oh, let me actually use that too.
Okay.
So let's see. And it's with Dragon Style, and I got thing going. Ah, I miss. Nothing happens. Okay. I still got another attack though, so we'll do that. That also misses. I could use a key point and do another attack as a swift action. But I don't
You could.
think that's going to be super helpful. So I think I'm just going to stay here.
Okay.
It has some good
If he
armor
wants to
class.
run away, he's going to have to withdraw or provoke, and we'll have a flank for that at least.
Another dragon. I'm scared of this human first, and then
Yep,
I'll deal
dragon.
with the dragon. All right, he's gonna bite friend again. Ooh,
Yep.
I hit. Okay, and then claw.
Ow.
That's a miss. Claw. That's a hit. Okay.
Okay.
So that's its turn. All right, boy.
I don't think the defensive spin would have helped anyway. Those rolls, they're like so all over the place.
Yeah.
So rolling super high, then super low, then super high, I guess.
Boy realizes that the fox is coming with him, and he's like, oh, maybe I can explore this place on my own. Fox, I need you to go help the others. And the fox will run back on its turn, but I'm gonna go inside the hut and look around and try to find the strings.
Okay. You're welcome to roll a perception, but it doesn't really require perception to notice that there is a dragon horde in here. And
Alright, I'm gonna
just a
start
pile of
sifting
shiny
through it.
stuffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. The Karn saga is over. And Axis.
I fly over here.
Looking for that sweet provoke again. Okay. Let me target the right person this time. Chomp. Oh, I hit!
Yay!
And that triggers your thing.
Yeah.
Bzzz.
There's this thing
Unfortunately,
of spell
the
resistance, though.
stunning barrier fell off last round,
Okay.
which makes me sad.
Haha!
Dang. So just the
I'm a
defensive
winner.
shock.
Yeah. But I took damage this round, so I can power up next round.
Yep.
So in the meantime,
Charging lasers.
I am going to cast Shocking Grasp. See if he has combat reflexes.
No, he doesn't, but I'll be right.
Okay.
Is this dragon wearing metal armor or using a metal weapon?
Yeah.
Is it metal?
Could be made out
Metallic
of metal, I
dragon? No,
guess,
it's
yeah.
black.
There might be large enough deposits of iron in it.
Quick question about arcanists for anybody that might know. How do they interact with meta magic feats?
Oh, I know
Since
about this. Okay. So
Yeah,
if you didn't prepare it with a meta magic feat, it increases the cast time just like a sorcerer does.
right.
But if you prepare it with the meta magic already on it, then it doesn't, because you can do that like a wizard as well. If you take
Okay.
a Arcanist exploit, you can do both. You can apply one to one after it already had one applied as well, like a different meta magic feat to it, and that does increase the cast time. But yeah, you do need an exploit to do both. Otherwise, you have to pick either apply it afterwards or apply it beforehand. But yeah, it's kind of nice. Stuff like heighten spell. If you're going to use a higher level slot, then you can just it's free to almost free. You have to increase the cast time, but yeah, sometimes it's like, oh well, I'm out of level 1 slot, so I want to cast a level 1 spell. I'll use a level 2 slot and apply a meta magic to it and make it a full round action. So yeah,
Okay.
that's it works similar to a sorcerer basically. Is the short answer for the most part, but you don't have to.
You can memorize it in a slot with the meta magic attached already.
And then it has a normal cast time. Yeah, they're really good with meta magic
okay.
actually because of that.
Because I was looking at my Shocking Grasp, that what is it? Heighten spell? Not heighten.
Intensify spell probably
Intensify.
for when you get to level 6 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm already with my arcane pool, I can exceed what I'm able to right now. But I was always concerned about you don't want to increase your cast time in hand-to-hand combat. So.
So
No, that's good to know. Okay.
I mean, sometimes it's fine, but yeah, can't right here because you had to move.
Okay, yeah, Shocking Grasp, +2 for flank.
Oh, you didn't do anything yet.
Yeah, the 15 was from the defensive shock. He hasn't done the shocking grasp yet. He was waiting for you to get back, I think.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought you would have rolled that, because that's why I said no, he doesn't have combat reflexes, and then I ran off. I thought you were gonna roll. Okay, go ahead.
Well, sometimes it looks like it hit, but then it turns out it didn't. So.
Yeah, there's nothing special about this fellow in particular.
Yeah,
But
electricity
when you get
everywhere.
higher level, there's dudes that have like weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Noise. Yeah. Maybe he should invest in shopping grasp. GG.
Hey, I'm within range. I'm gonna move up and I don't know if when does it go? It goes there. I'm gonna ready an action to cast a spell. How do I want to do that?
Hmm.
No, actually, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm going to cast command on it, and I'm going to command him to approach me. Speaking in Draconic, of course. Does that work?
I mean, you gotta cast a spell. You don't know.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, is that legit? Like, he speaks Draconic.
Maybe.
You
Because it's a
don't know.
language-dependent spell.
You have to do it to try. You
Okay,
don't
okay,
have these
I'll try
answers.
it.
Get a saving throw.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do the thing, have the save.
I don't have anything set up. God damn it.
If he fails a save and then it doesn't
I
actually do
know,
anything, then you
yeah.
know something went
Guys,
wrong.
add cast. Thought I did my level up, but I forgot to set up the spell.
Yeah.
I can roll the save. What is it? What's the DC?
It's a will save.
It's will negates. I don't know the D.
Okay,
It
let
should
me
be
know
the
what the
same as all my
DC is
stuff,
before I roll.
so should be 16.
Yeah, it'll be 11 plus your charisma modifier, unless you have like spell focus or something. At least I believe. I think command's a level 1
Yeah,
spell.
yeah. I mean, it's the same as all my other level ones. Has to be right.
Gotcha.
What spell was this? Also?
Command.
Command.
Command. Okay, command.
I can force it now, I think, if you want. I have it set up.
Sure.
Okay. Bhutan.
He
It fails.
Yeah, it failed.
What was your command?
I was actually gonna. I was gonna
Let's
command him
choose
to
from
approach
that
me, but
list.
now I'm thinking maybe I command him to go prone. That way you guys can hit him. So yeah,
Is
I
that
like
on
that
that
more
list?
actually. Yeah,
Okay.
to fall. So falls to the ground and remains prone for 1 round. It may act normally while prone, but takes appropriate penalty.
And it does it on its turn, so it's still flying at the moment.
True.
And I tell you
I mean,
guys,
you can go prone as a free action.
I made it. I told it to go prone, and it'll. I guess I don't know if it worked or not. But I hope is that you guys delay until after. Probably good.
I mean, it can go. Going prone is a free action, so it would still get to attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, see,
So
maybe
probably-
okay, whatever. That's already what I
I'm
said.
probably still gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Or try
I
to.
was gonna have it approach me because then it would provoke from you guys. But oh well, I did what I did.
It is easier to hit while prone, and it's.
I think this is good. Yeah.
It also means it
Because
can't
Fran does go before it.
go away.
Fran?
Okay, so yeah, I am going to do kind of the same thing as last time. Just hope I can get luckier and hit this time.
Having it come to
okay.
me would have been better though, because
I
it would have
don't
provoked
have
and it wouldn't
the
have done anything.
Draconic Fury going anymore. I don't think I'm gonna activate that though. I think I want to keep my swift action.
I don't even know what it does.
So I'm going to attempt the same thing as last time. Start with, and just hope I hit this time.
Mm.
Hey!
Oh, boy, do you hit.
Hey! Okay,
A
so
critical.
we'll do this part first.
Goodbye, little
Okay, it makes the
dragon.
save on that, but it was still a critical hit, so I do get to
Yes.
apply because this Dragon Ferocity thing triggers on a critical, confirmed critical hit or successful stunning fist. So I got at least part of it. So he's shaken. And then I'm going to roll my damage as well, which is a critical hit damage. So it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I don't think anything else is
Oh,
going to matter
geez,
here.
okay.
Oh,
It didn't
boy.
even matter. I just killed the dragon.
Fran says no.
If it was at full hit
To-
points, you may have
no to this
annihilated it.
dragon. My cat says no. To
I
this
guess it could have
dragon.
been non-lethal damage because it was but I didn't put that in the thing, so I guess I just killed the
Right.
dragon.
You did. You
I
just
guess you did.
exploded the dragon.
One punch.
Maybe he was more fragile than you expected.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I think that this dragon killed the other people that came to look for
That
this, so I don't feel too bad about it, actually.
does feel like what's happened here, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, Fred will hit that punch and then kind of, like, let out, like, sigh, like, releasing all the adrenaline from fighting. Like, oh, I think I got him.
He has no head, and Fran's like, I think I got him.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Nice.
that was also defensive spin. So I have for 1 round. Oh, except it's versus that target, which doesn't exist anymore. So.
Yeah.
All right, congrats, Dark Dragon number 2. But
I don't
that
know
one
if it was
actually
very much of a
died.
defensive spin.
You actually
It was
killed
very
that one.
defensive.
He was
I-
coming
I-
right for me.
The best defense is a good offense.
I pick up the dragon and bring him back to shore.
Okay.
But isn't he all molten? Or is he dark?
He's a black dragon.
Oh, okay. Alright, Fox comes back to me then. It's just been running around very,
Yeah.
energetically.
Back and forth. Go help them. No, they're fine.
Yapping.
No, they're fine.
As foxes do, yeah. And I'm looking through this horde for strings.
Mhm. Okay. You do find some glowing strings.
Oh, okay. This is pretty neat. I come
Magic
out of the
monkey
hut then and
strings.
show everybody that I found something.
Oh,
It
right
might be
on.
what we're looking for.
That looks sort of like it could be magical strings for the monkey.
Oh, I forgot to change your guys' Anyways, carry on. I will work on something.
Yeah, I tell the others that there's, well, I guess I don't tell them, but I point back to the hut that there's more stuff in there if they want to check it out, but I found the important quest item, which magical strings for a monkey doesn't sound super, like,
But what we
important.
haven't found is we haven't found the other people that came here looking for him.
Did I find anything
Uh-uh.
resembling other people or bodies in there?
Oh, okay. So, like, when you search through the rest of this stuff, you don't find bodies in here, but you do find a lot of adventuring gear among this dragon horde. And those who might be a little more observant outside also see bones.
Might find some remains,
Yeah,
like bones behind maybe back here.
Maybe, yeah.
I was just going to use I use
did
my
not
keen
mean to
dragon
delete
senses
it.
while it lasts to scour the ground.
Ah, yeah.
Mhm.
Do you feel like having a horde as a dragon?
I do actually, now that you mention it.
Well, let's go check out
Thanks
this
for
horde and see
asking.
if we can
I'll take
And it's
all
interesting
that.
make your
because
own.
Yeah, maybe I should have taken the style strike where you get an attack with increased critical range by 1 and increases your multiplier by 1. It would have been hilarious. I don't think it's that good because it's only on 1 attack, but it would have
I'm
applied
in a
there.
I'm in a another Reign of Winter game, but we actually have
Mhm.
Oh, God.
the Game Master
Yet
has
another.
a yes. I've been in so many. It's funny.
I'm sorry.
But he has a rifleman. Not a rifleman. What are they called?
Like a trench
People
fighter
that
or
use
Gunslinger?
something?
firearms. Gunslinger. We have a gunslinger, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
It like
Uh.
when he crits, he's doing like 80 to 90 points
Yeah, a
of
ridiculous
damage
amount of
with
damage.
a hit on a touch
Yeah.
attack. and then he does a full round attack, and he gets like 4 or 5 attacks, and if one of
This
them
is
is a
why
crit,
most game
he's done like
masters
150,
ban
160 points of damage in a round, right? It's like,
Well, the
and
main thing
nothing
with
stands up
gunslingers
to
is
him.
the ammo, right? It's really expensive.
You make your own.
Yeah, you
You
make your
do,
own.
but yeah, it depends too on what type of ammo you're using. The best kind of ammo is the alchemical cartridges because
Yeah.
that lets you reload
A
quick
lot
enough
of people
to do like full attack actions, but those are expensive. But
Every
later on,
so
you
often,
can.
he,
A lot of
you
people
know, he
picked the
misfires every so often. But
gunslinger who gets
That's true,
their
too. The
own
misfires are
upgraded
pretty
gun,
rough.
and they don't have to purchase the upgraded version of the guns, and his gun doesn't break, and he can make his own ammo, and a lot of people pick that. There's one
Ooh,
that just makes.
I know what I'm playing in the next game.
Well, no, I typically ban them. That's everybody
not in
knows
your
that,
game.
but yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It
I
depends
didn't
on the
know that.
setting,
I
honestly.
mean, I know you said it a minute.
In this setting,
Mhm.
it would not have worked. No way. But yeah.
it's also
What? I
hilarious
can't go
because he
around
has this.
shotgunning people? Come on.
He has
Not
the sniper.
yet.
I think
If
it's
you
a
find
feat or
the
ability.
technology from
Yeah.
your ancestors, maybe. But
So can you
like,
do the touch
it's
range
not
thing
right
at
now.
further distance or something then?
Well, it's like
You can increase the
he
range
pops
on
up,
this.
he fires this this musket, and then he hides again,
Oh.
and it's like everybody's looking around,
I
going,
think it's
"Huh."
that. I think that's it. The musket.
The giant puff of smoke over there and the loud cracking boom, but we don't know what happened. Where could he be?
Well, it must be the wind.
Must be the. Oh, we
I
joke
mean,
that he's hiding
could be
in the
like-
puff of smoke that his gun makes because of the
Yeah. I mean, for the sound, you can play that off by depending on the terrain. Be like, oh, the sound just echoes
Yeah.
around so much, like they can't tell where it is. So, like that's yeah. Depending
yeah,
on where
he's
you're at, that
definitely-
would be
Okay,
reasonable.
so-
He's definitely the MVP of the group.
Yeah.
The gunslinger is a powerful class purely because of how firearms work and because the
That's
class is
right,
made
that
to
is
judge
right.
with firearms. But the things that balance out the gunslinger with the other
Is
classes
he a musket
are-
master? He's probably a musket master.
they're
Yes,
just
he
as
is.
strong
Yeah, they
as
have
like
rapid
the
reload.
class's strengths. So like water really fucks over gunslingers.
Oh yeah.
Yes. If it ever happens, I absolutely agree.
If your gunslinger's getting out of hand, just send them to the water adventure.
Just make it rain.
Just make it rain. Oh, that's true. That is a -4 to range attacks.
Even
for
just in rain.
anybody.
No, it's not a -4
Or
penalty.
snow.
It ruins their ammunition.
It does? What game master
Yes,
mechanic
black powder
is-
does not work when it's raining.
Is that a rule mechanic that I can point out to a player and
That is a
wants
rule
to argue with
mechanic.
me? Excellent. I love that.
If it's like a heavy downpour or any
Oh, you
moderate
want to
like
play
rain,
Gunslinger?
like yeah, it gets
I
in the
now
gun,
have
it ruins the
a weather
black powder.
generator.
That's why, like, okay, with my
I'll let
my
you roll the
witch
dice
slinger,
on the generator.
I was taking air bubble to protect
Oh.
my
You little
ammunition, but it never really came up.
Jeez.
That's one of those things.
I
where
didn't know
Typically,
that,
they
though.
carry the stuff around in a powder horn so that the rain doesn't like
So what about
ruin their
snow?
stock of
Because
ammunition.
How did that affect
But if you're
all the
trying to
rain and
load the
winter?
gun, because it's not a
Well,
modern
the rain and winter people have
like it's not a
automatic.
modern weapon, like you gotta load
Yeah.
it and stuff like that. With black powder, yeah, like you basically
Yeah.
can't do that while it's raining.
Okay. That
Yes,
makes
but
sense.
you know which module is coming up next in Reign of Winter, right? So
Well,
It's gonna
I
be
don't know how
more
far
ridiculous.
you
Oh.
are into it, but
That's
yeah,
the-
I
that's
think I
the
know what's going. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But that's late enough in the AP that whatever, who cares? Balance out the window at that point anyway.
Yeah.
Well, now he
Yeah.
gets to meet his match. I guess it's what's gonna happen.
At that point, yeah,
The
just stop
game
trying to
master
mess with
should
their
just
ability
give
to
his
fight and
guys
just
better guns.
throw a saber die.
That disappear when they die. You know those sniper guys. Those sniper
Yeah.
guys. We'll get them. Anyways,
Alright, so what else is in this Dragon Horde then? You said there's adventuring
Yeah.
here too.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff in there.
There is. There's stuff. So you guys start to.
Is there a
sift
ranged
through
monk
all
weapon?
that.
I recline on the treasure just to see what it feels like.
I'm gonna get this things open. The party sheet here.
Why do dragons do this? Oh, that's why dragons do this.
Oh, it looks really nice put all together. Um, okay, so there are some gems, like a bunch of gems. Um, so you can appraise some of them. If some of you guys want to roll some appraise.
You can do that one untrained, right? Oh, I do. Actually, I do have a rank in it. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you don't need to
I
be
have one rank in it.
trained. It's oddly enough
So
just a
fine, I
flat
am
DC
trained.
to know what its actual value is, but um, okay.
I don't
get
think I got it,
appraise.
but Aranaxis did.
Aranaxis's dragon greed
He is
senses
part
are
dragon.
like, I know what's going on
Yeah.
here.
He knows how valuable this is.
Okay, so there's 10 agates. They're 50 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
There is 2 black pearls, which are 500 gold pieces each. And then there is a black sapphire, which is 3,000 gold pieces. There is a there's 3 deep blue spinels, which are 150 gold pieces each. 2 fire opals, which are 250 gold pieces each. There is a single jasper, which is only 50 gold pieces. A large ruby, which is 500 gold piece or 5,000 gold pieces. There are 2 opals, which is 350 gold pieces. We're almost done. What's a tourmaline? I don't recall what tourmalines look like.
Tourmaline?
Tourmaline, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
there's
green, aren't they?
20 of those, and they're 50 gold pieces
They
each.
can be. They're not always green, but yeah, it's a gem.
Okay, and then there's another gem in there that looks a little more valuable than it's what it appears. Aranaxis.
It's magic.
Maybe.
Okay. I'll cast Detect Magic.
There's only
Okay. You detect magic on it. There will be other things that you'll detect magic on as well. But gem-wise, that's...
It is so much loot. I love it.
So do you want to try
That's
to
why the only
identify
sensible
them?
thing to do is to return this to the sea from whence it came.
No.
Yes.
No, to the
I will
adventurer
quit this
party's
game.
families who came here and died. Okay,
I mean, maybe.
you
reasonable
gotta
too, I
pay for
suppose.
their funeral expenses. Okay, you wanna identify? No, yes? No?
I'll hand them over to Gigi.
Spellcraft it? Yeah?
You're handing what over
Spellcraft.
to me?
GG,
Magic
this
thing?
The
gem
magic
Magic.
items.
magic.
We know that
The magic
the
gem.
magic gem. Okay. I thought you were gonna spellcraft it. I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it
Alright,
is.
alright.
Okay, so I will...
What makes you think I can even figure out what magic things
I'm
are?
gonna relay... Okay, hold on. I gotta think I put it in there and then edit it. So we're gonna edit it as gem, unknown gem. Here, I'll be more specific. Unknown magic gem, just in case they're like, what is this unknown item? Because that's what it usually does. It's just very generic, unknown. And I'm like, I don't know. Give it to me. Okay,
Yeah.
So you got all that, and then as for like adventuring gear, you guys see like some like mundane things like belt pouches with magical components, spell components in them. Just a couple of them. No spell books. And then the other things that you guys found magic is... Oh, also you guys found a compass. Put that in there for you.
Oh, interesting.
Not sure if you have a compass, but now you have one. That works specifically on this planet. Okay.
So that's a big list of gems.
It is. Yeah, who's gonna take all that?
Yeah.
It might be easier if you guys clean that out, and then I can start giving you guys the rest of the items.
Well, I mean, would we be able to liquidate these in Aurea?
Can we? Yeah, I'd say, can we just convert it to gold now, or do we need to?
I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna give you guys the gold right now, though, but I can certainly convert it. You guys,
Well, yeah, convert it, put it
might
in the
want to
thing, and then we
remove
can
though
give it to
that
us.
magical gem.
Sure, I'll hold on.
Magic.
Fine, Aaron Axis
Never
is
mind,
grabbing
Aaron
it.
Axis is he's the dragon now, so he's hoarding
Alright,
it.
whatever.
Oh yeah, let him hoard it all.
And this
He's-
compass is just a compass, right?
Yeah,
can
it's just a
take this.
regular everyday compass.
Which one was magic? I apologize.
The one I took.
Oh, okay, you got it. Excellent.
Yeah, I figure I'll be the one spellcrafting it.
Compass is good for survival.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think boys should have the compass. Excellent.
Okay. So
This is good. Boy gets the compass, Gigi gets the magic gem, I get all the normal gems, and Frand gets the warm feeling of a
Head of
double.
the dragon that he punched off.
Yeah.
So there seems to be a magical quiver that's detecting as magical. Some shoes.
Sure. I mean, I'll detect magic.
Well, you kind of already did when you went to do that gem, but these things.
I think he
would've-
means gonna try to identify.
On the
Oh,
quiver?
identify. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. I meant identify. Maybe.
So 15. Unfortunately, you do not know the magical properties.
What the
of
hell are the
particular-
levels of these magic? Like, I like strong magic items, but like, Jesus, I can't identify anything.
It's because your spellcraft is not very good. +7 is very low for
It's-
for a level
Yeah,
5
get
character.
better at it.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
low.
Yeah,
How
but
much
at
would you
least
get
your
higher?
character's whole reason for being isn't centered around creating and crafting magic
Right,
items,
that's fair.
and you still
No,
can't identify anything.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but yeah, like I'm
True.
just
Sorry,
saying,
Tasha.
we
But-
don't have like a.
What? How am I supposed to have a higher spellcraft? Is that int
You
based
probably
and I'm
can't-
based? Is that why?
It isn't based.
That's
That's
why.
probably a big part of it. Yeah, it might not be a
Okay.
class skill for you too. I don't know.
It is a class skill. I have
Did you
4
take
ranks
spell
in it because
focus in
I
it?
had
Okay, yeah,
no,
put
that
adds up then.
macro.
Still focus.
That adds up then. Yeah.
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 And I have 10 int, so.
Okay, there were shoes. So I guess we don't identify those, so I'll throw that in there.
Are the shoes magic?
Yeah, yeah. We're going through the magical
Okay.
items.
I'll try. I hopefully no, maybe.
Sorry, I'm labeling the unknown magic quivers. Second close that. These shoes, you do know, are feather step slippers.
Those are good.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
that's
tell
nice.
the party. I don't know. I don't think I care for them, but someone probably wants them.
Fran, these would help you, walk around and travel and wander.
Hmm. Yeah, if you explain what they are to Fran, he'd probably be like, "That sounds
Yeah, sure.
pretty nice,
Of
actually."
course.
Is that in the party sheet? Yes.
Didn't Frand already
Yeah.
display the ability to like walk across
I guess I'll hold the
sands
quiver. No one
unhindered?
uses a bow, right?
I don't remember if he did.
Oh,
if
wait, I'm
that
gonna be
was-
encumbered if I take all this stuff. Did I take
I
ant
don't-
call?
thinks I have anything like that.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have had feather step as one of
I
your
can't
monk
hold the
abilities,
quiver.
but
It'll be too
I could be
heavy for
wrong.
me, for my frail body.
Oh no. Fuck.
So
Do you
someone's
have
gonna have
less
to
than
remind me
10
to
strength again?
try.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
I was gonna take Ant Hall this
He's a
level, but then I
min-maxer.
took
He
my other
will
spell, like
always take the
my
opportunity
command.
to pump his main stat up
Yeah.
and dump something else.
Yep.
He will always do it every single time. I guarantee you. If it's not the strength, it's gonna be the con. I don't know if he would ditch Dex.
I would never.
No,
dump
you would
Con,
never ditch
but-
con. That's a death sentence.
He's done it before,
Yeah,
though.
terrible.
That
No,
was
I
some of his
haven't.
earlier
What are you-
characters, right?
You're making this up. I've never dumped Con in my life. That would be
I got
Oh,
minus 2 hit points per level. Woo!
Yeah, like that's so. I
No, I
maybe
don't
took
think
like
that's how it
a
works,
10
right? You
con
don't get
on
negative
like my
HP
first
per level.
character or
No,
something.
no, no.
You do.
If you have a negative con, you do actually. I mean,
I think
you
you're
don't
dead
lose it. I mean,
if you have negative con.
it lowers your amount of hit points you get per level up at least.
Right?
Like,
Minimum of
But
1.
not to
D8.
like less than 1.
oh yeah, no, you
no,
always get a
can't
minimum of 1.
less than.
Yeah, you
right,
always get a
okay,
minimum
that's
of
what I was
1.
saying. Like, you can't lose HP like when you
No,
level.
no.
No, that would be absurd.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, there are gloves that are detecting as magical.
Do we need to do these one at a time, or can I just like roll spellcrafts and
Just
there's some
identify them,
spellcrafts?
GG.
Mr. Zerdurium in patience is going to have to be patient.
So the one thing that Fran does have,
That's fine.
That's
I'll be
sort of
patient. But
similar
there's
to
the
the-
rolls.
the feather step thing, is he can charge in difficult terrain with dragon style.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe okay.
pretty
That
That's
might
sweet.
be-
probably what I was thinking about.
So
then.
the feather step slippers kind of like make that ability not as relevant, I guess. But you can also charge through ally squares, which is something you also normally can't do. So
Yeah.
and dragon style lets you do
But
that.
I think with the feather step slippers, like, you still have to activate them, I think. I don't think it's a constant effect, so...
Mm. No, it just says the wearer ignores the adverse movement effects of difficult terrain as if subject to a feather step spell. Doesn't say
Oh
anything
wow, all
about
the time? That's pretty
needing
good.
to activate. Yeah, which is really absurd because this is only 2,000 gold. Like, it's not very expensive. It's like, man, why don't more people buy these things?
Well, it says
We
once per
should have
day
gotten
for
those
10
in the
minutes.
sand game.
Oh, it does say that. Wait, where does it say that? Hold up.
At the beginning, once per day for 10 minutes.
I'm just looking at the in-game one. It doesn't say that, so I maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
yes,
So,
SRD.
Yeah, that makes them not quite as good, I guess. Then, but yeah, so they're
But
still
it
good
means
though.
your
Well-
feat is still relevant.
I mean, depending on how
Also
we feel, another line of reasoning is Guru has a really slow speed to begin with, so if he had the slippers, he could
Also
at
fair,
least have
yeah.
an option for
Yeah,
not
not move
ending
so
up
slow.
moving one
Yeah.
square a turn.
I don't care.
But it's
Yeah.
just throwing it out there.
GG likes
If we
to
get
take
something
it
that
nice and slow
increases
anyway.
speed, it'll be fine. But also, I'm ranged. I'm not melee. I don't need to be like running up all the time.
Okay.
Usually, I'll just be in range of things, right? They're not flying away from us.
So it probably is a standard action to activate in that case.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds like it would be.
Yeah, that makes sense for it being a 2,000 gold item too. So.
Okay, Gigi also identifies the gloves as gloves of arrow snaring.
Arrow snaring? What? What does that do?
Arrow snaring.
Twice per day, the wearer can act
Gives you
as
snatch
if he
arrows.
had the snatch arrow feat, even if he does not meet the
Oh.
prerequisites. Both gloves must be
Oh, that's
worn,
cool.
though.
And at least
That's
one
pretty
hand must
neat.
be free.
Yeah, I'm not good for that because I will not. I mean, I guess I have a somatic component in hand, but yeah, someone else probably would take it.
I mean, Fran doesn't really use weapons, right? So
So
you
can
have your
grab
hands
arrows.
available.
Can you
Yeah,
snatch
just grab
arrows that just
arrows.
go by you, or do they have to be targeted at you?
Targeted at you.
They have to be targeted.
I think that they target at
Yeah.
you.
Ah, dang. Say, because if you're in the front, you're just like, you
Look.
know,
Yeah.
line
It's a
with
good
Workout
chance.
gloves,
the
friend.
pass.
There's a pretty decent chance that Frand will take this feat at some point anyway, but or at least like
Well,
deflect
these will
arrows.
Take the gloves
teach
until you
him
have the
how to
feet,
do it.
and then give someone else the gloves.
Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know if
So
anyone
I
else is gonna
could-
use the gloves though.
I could take the gloves. I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't have a
Axis.
shield
no,
or
they-
anything, right? So I always have one hand
Yeah,
free.
I feel like it's best on a. It probably is best anyway on like
Aaron Axis,
a
yeah.
caster anyway. On to be honest.
Yeah, my problem is if
Oh,
I
that's a good idea.
use the Divine Trident and have my casting staff, I won't have a free hand. So that's why I can't really take it.
Then Aaron Axis will have really nice fingerless gloves.
I don't know if they're fingerless, to be honest.
They could be.
I guess there's nothing that explicitly says that they aren't fingerless gloves, so.
It just says they're almost invisible to casual observation.
Right, like fingerless gloves.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. The other item that Gigi identifies is a ring of feather falling. And the next
Ooh.
item Gigi did not identify, so you don't really know, but it looks like robes.
Robes are neat.
Robes are neat. And then edit this.
You know what he should identify or fail to identify is like a ring of identify.
I know, right?
That would help
Okay.
Gigi.
I'll plant that in. You'll never know. You'll never know what's happening. And then one final thing that you guys do find also is a
A bag of chips, right? Because it's all that in a bag of chips.
Is that what you wanted?
Bag of chips.
I can
What
give
I
that
wouldn't
to
do.
you.
For some Doritos right now.
No. It's
There's like an old box of Doritos Locos Tacos in the corner.
where'd it go? I just had it.
They're still good because of
Was
the
that
There's a
19
half-eaten
for the
chalupa.
robes,
Yeah,
or was
that's
the
still-
19
yeah.
for the gloves? I think it's for the
Hold on,
robe. Yeah, that's
close
already
the
rolled.
window. Where are you? Okay, hold on. I think I closed this, so I gotta go find it again.
God, I suddenly want to make like an NPC or something I could like put in a game or something that has like a something that has a horde like a dragon, but that is like a very lazy like thing where the horde is also basically just it's it's like cave or whatever like a and it's just there's just like
Oh.
food everywhere
There
because
it
it
is.
never comes
Yeah.
out.
Okay. And the last find that you find
Yeah,
is
it's like a
a
shut-in.
metal urn that's detecting as magical.
Ooh, an urn?
Uh-oh.
You
Open
have to
it.
earn it.
Yeah.
Nope.
And you have no idea what it is.
Open it, and I bet we will find out.
I'll advise not doing that. But
But
if
it
you
could-
want
there
to,
could be
I
Item
can.
has a... Yeah.
It could even be a boat.
It has a convenient handle by which we can discover what it does. Just open it. There might be a half-eaten chalupa inside.
Maybe. I called dibs.
Oh, do you open the urn?
I don't. and
Nah,
say we
if
probably
I'm being
shouldn't.
advised not to, then I will say there's some wisdom in waiting to open gifts.
Truth.
Yeah. Also, once
And of
I
course,
can
nothing
figure
I
out
say
what
is
it
actually heard.
You have
True.
to- You have to
Gigi's
need
the
to
expert
check
on magical
delay
items, so I'm willing to take his
for-
advisement.
the expert in
Well,
quotation
also
marks.
keep in mind that I'm like kind of paranoid too. So
Oh, that's right.
You have to.
like I'm
Sometimes you
scared
have
of the
to
outside
practice
a little bit.
the art of delayed gratification.
Oh yeah, true.
If you wait long enough and work really hard for it, then it feels a lot better when you get it. That's also why I usually don't like to just when like when friendly strangers on the road offer me something, I usually like to do something before I get it in return because it just makes it feel so much better when you earned it.
Wait, there is a ring of feather falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
need one
good
more
for
spellcraft
anybody.
for the robes then?
Oh, you failed that.
Well, which one was the ring of feather falling?
The 23.
Then which one was the quiver? Oh, is that the 22?
The 24 or something.
Okay, maybe I forgot. I miscounted.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did everything correct, so
Well, the
it's
ring of
cool.
Featherfall is good for anybody.
You got what you got.
Yeah.
Any of the dragon morphers could use it if they somehow
And then
undragoned
also
at the wrong
money.
time.
You guys found a lot of gold pieces and stuff like that.
Oh, in addition to all the
Let's
gems.
see.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no
geez.
weight
He's
on
a
these
dragon.
items.
He's
so I'm
been.
guessing they
Who
have a
knows
weight.
how long he's been doing this?
This
you
is
know, you
quite the
might-
horde. I've seen
might
dragons that
wonder.
are bigger than him with
Yeah, this
much
is a
less
crazy
impressive hordes.
Yeah.
Well, consider this. He's been snacking on adventurers from Aurea.
From the
Okay,
Aurea,
that
which
makes a little
pays
more
Yeah.
sense.
messengers of letters platinum pieces.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit more believable.
Who knows? Maybe you should tell that guy that he's been sending people to their death.
I think he kind of realized that.
He he just.
I mean,
It's
he's
up to
only
you
no,
on
he's
if you
offering an
wanna take the
enchantment for
quest.
this. So
Nobody's
he's
making
actually
you.
offering a fairly significant reward.
Yeah.
This is true. Yes. But you're getting so much more out of it just for doing it. Where is something?
We sure did.
So yeah, what's the next step?
To
I was going
lug
to do
all
a
of this back to Aurea.
well. I was going to look over the pier from end to end just to see if there's anything else of interest
I'll be right back.
on the pier itself.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Let's all have a nice breath of fresh air. I'm gonna go enjoy the sea breeze. With
And
my
I'd
fox.
like to, examine or explore this engineering curiosity, this extra strong pier.
I'd like to just fast forward time so I can identify all these magic items we found.
Okay,
I guess with the gold, I'll go get a wand of identify in town.
The art
We
of
could buy
delayed
one
gratification.
with all this money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanna
Frank,
go
I
do
don't
that
think he
after we get
learned
back.
the lesson yet.
Alright, boy, you head out to the pier and you take a look.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna take a walk with my fox.
Yeah.
Alright. The fox too?
Sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's something that the fox would perceive before rolling it. Because it's just a fox still. It's an exceptional fox, but it's still a fox. What does the fox see?
Uh,
So do you guys want me to hold on
looks
to
like Aaron accesses
The magic
journey.
robes in the metal urn for now?
It's
Yeah,
too
that'd be
heavy
great.
for me to carry.
I
so.
trust them with you, friend.
And
I
then
know
who's
you
taking the ring
unjumped
of
any
Featherfall?
kind of
Okay. Boy, only you really see this. Something about your keen eye and distance and whatnot. Even if you point it out to the others, they could squint as much as they want. They're just struggling to see it. But you see really far in the distance in the horizon what looks like an, a ship. And it doesn't really
Ooh.
seem to be moving, it just seems to be still, as if it was anchored. But it is a ways out there. Uh, what's the
I point that
maximum
out to
distance? Whatever
everybody
that is.
else. I
Yeah.
insistently point towards that direction. That there is something out there.
Frand, who does get closer and does a perception, can spot it. He's
Yeah,
got
you're right. I think
exceptional
I see
sight.
something too. There's like a boat over there, guys.
And
There
as
is a
far as
boat
you
over
guys can
there.
tell, it's probably a large vessel. So not just a small one, but a large sea vessel in the horizon there.
Does it look like it's moving or it's like anchored
No.
there?
No, it looks like it's
Anchored.
anchored.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we want
Does
a
it?
closer look?
So far away, I don't know if I can get to it though.
I can.
I wonder if they can see us here. Probably not, right? We're a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that it's not moving is weird.
It's not that weird. Boats anchor all the time. They're probably just fishing or something, or taking a nap.
I'm gonna hold a finger up to everybody to like
Captain's gotta
signify that
sleep
like to
too.
pause or wait. And I'm gonna turn myself into a small sized bird, which is actually
A
like
seagull?
on the larger size, yeah, for some birds.
Or
Maybe
a
like a I don't know,
pelican?
like a pelican or something, yeah.
That was
I
my
was waiting for you to
dad's
turn
high
into a
school
porpoise.
mascot.
Pelican's good though.
I know what my porpoise is. To be a bird. Boy is now bird.
Okay, so you're gonna fly over there?
I'm gonna fly over to it, yeah.
Okay.
And get a bird's eye view.
Okay. As you get closer, it becomes increasingly clear that this is a Dark Dragon's ship, just from the sheer appearance of it. This appears to look a lot like what Boy might interpret as some sort of warship, because it does look like it was designed to harm and maybe withstand harm. Um, I don't think Boy's ever seen ocean wars before, but he can imagine however he
No.
sees fit. But yes, it does have some. What do they call that when boats have some armor? I guess their own armor to protect them from cannonballs and things like that.
Yeah,
I don't
or if
know if
there's
it's
no
called anything, but
gunpowder,
it's just like reinforced.
It's just
Reinforced,
yeah,
yeah.
has armor
reinforced
on it.
plating something.
I guess it might not actually have cannons,
Very
because I don't know if
thick
those are a
hull.
thing. But, or maybe they are. Maybe it has cannons. It could also just have like ballistas, right?
Oh no, this does
Yeah.
have cannons. Anyways,
Harpoons.
so
It does
yeah,
have
it
cannons.
does have
Okay.
cannons, everything like that. And it looks like it's also fully staffed, as you do see men out and about. And it seems like there's like a patrol, like they're looking out into the horizon as if they're looking or watching for something. Who knows what, but that is what they are doing. And yeah, but
Looking
it
for
does.
pelicans, it looks like.
I don't. They don't really seem to care much about a bird flying around, but Perhaps there's other birds, not
Right.
pelicans, but there are other birds flying around. So the pelican might stand out just a little bit, but nobody seems to alert
Yeah,
to
I mean,
you. But
pelicans
yeah,
are-
it does seem like it's a fully staffed boat, so there's a full crew doing crew things.
I think pelicans stand out in real life every time I. Although then
Well,
again,
because they're on
maybe
the
there's been
larger
times.
size of birds.
Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say. On
there's
the other
no
hand, maybe there's times I hate
pelicans
there have been
here,
pelicans around and I
but
just
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen them. Like maybe they're actually better at
Yeah.
hiding than I'm giving them credit for. There
Well,
could be a
there-
pelican right now
the
watching
larger
me.
something
You don't
is,
know.
the more easily it just kind of like hides
Yeah.
itself. This is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like if you ever played World of Warcraft back in the day, like back in the day, the Devil Swords could sneak up on you, even though they're massive.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
They slither,
Um,
you know. Anyways.
Well, it's like whatchamacallit, like whenever when you think about mathematical equations and when a number gets so big, like it loops around again to like being something very small, it's that principle.
Yeah, it's an overflow error.
Yeah.
So that's not
Overflow
really
error
a
and it gets
math
very hard to
thing.
see.
That's a programming thing.
Yeah, whatever. Programming's just math.
Yeah.
I mean, in math it goes to infinity.
But
And
yeah,
programming
And
I'll
beyond.
No, it
survey
doesn't.
the boat
Okay.
It
and
doesn't go to infinity. It approaches.
I'll start flying back
True.
towards the pier.
Okay.
But it never gets to infinity, because that's...
And then you get
There's
into
nothing.
like bigger
And
infinity
so
and
this is
smaller
a
infinity
tricky
stuff.
thing to relate to everybody because it's so specific, but I do have a way to speak with the group. I can only just do
Ooh.
this like once, like every so often, I think. So I'm gonna use speak with animals and tell my fox what I saw, and it'll understand me. Then the fox will use its light dragon power to become anthropomorphic. And when an animal does become anthropomorphic, they're capable of understanding and speaking one language that I know, which is common.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen
And the
a
fox
talk.
will relay, yeah, it stands up on its hind legs now and has more of a humanoid posture.
He like stands up. He's like, clears his
And I
throat.
panic
Yeah.
and punch his head off. No.
Oh no!
Oh god!
One shot the fox. Oh
No.
shit! There goes that story side plot, if there was one.
Okay, I'll listen to... Okay, he clears his throat and I turn like, what?
And the fox will relay what I told the fox, and that is that it's a dark dragon war vessel that is fully staffed and operational.
Wow, how do you know that?
He told me. The fox said.
Oh. I guess we don't want it to see us then, right?
We should leave, but
Boy nods.
that's remarkable, I say, about the fox, more so than the warship.
It's remarkable. How does it work? Poke, poke,
And
poke.
then Brad's like, didn't we see one of those back in Aria? I don't know. Seems kind of common enough, I guess.
The one in Arya
There was
was
a
less
vessel that left.
warshipy. That one seemed a little more
Okay.
transporty. Yeah.
Sure. Fran hasn't seen it though, so
Okay. That's fair.
maybe he thinks that one was a warship and doesn't know the difference. Anyway, yeah. He completely mistakes what Arianax is talking about and says, I don't know, that a warship doesn't seem that unusual.
But who's at war? Okay.
Well, for the duration that the fox is anthropomorphic, which is just under an hour,
Oh.
we walk back. Yeah, because it's 10 minutes per level. I think that's what we decided on. It's actually supposed to be an hour, but I think we decided on 10 minutes for its special ability.
Like the normal spell's an hour.
The normal spell, Anthropomorphic Animal, is an hour, which I do actually have access to now normally. But yeah, we'll walk along the pier. It's nice when the fox can talk and do more person things. But we'll go back, I guess. Because we're gonna go back to Oria.
Okay.
I wish the fox could turn into a box though,
Oh my god.
whenever it feels like it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that game Balan Wonderworld, but every time I think about a fox, I think about Box Fox, which is in that game, which it's a very, very bad power-up. But it's funny how it's worded.
I thought you were making some sort of Dr. Seuss reference with the fox in the box.
Nope.
No, okay, fair
It's
enough.
so imagine a platformer, right? It has a
Yeah.
power-up called Box Fox, where it turns you into a box whenever it feels like it. It takes away control of your
Okay.
character in a platforming game whenever it feels like it.
Okay. So how
Is
are
that
you
just
guys
challenge
gonna
mode?
get home? Are you gonna take the tunnels? Which you know, if you take the tunnels, it took too long that you're probably gonna make it back by Monday.
And I will have finished the book.
That is true.
I don't think we have much choice. I mean, we don't actually have a boat, so we also don't want to be
We
seen
gotta-
by the ship out on the ocean.
What do you mean?
so
There's a ship right there.
It's true.
Go
We could go
Take the
steal
ship
the
in
ship.
Oria.
Plus, we would have, if we stole the ship, we'd have our own ship, and it's probably way too big to really be, piloted by 4 people very effectively. Like that thing has a whole crew in there right now.
Yeah, as a whole crew.
But we could
For
get Karn
untrained
and
people.
his friends. And think about it, then we have a dark dragon ship. We can now sail through their waters and be less fearful if we needed to. Or we
His
could sail into
confidence.
towns controlled by the
GG's
dark
paranoid,
dragons.
but he's got a lot of confidence.
If you have a plan to do this, then I'm willing to listen.
No, he just thinks you should do it. No plan.
I
just
can
do
turn
it.
into a dragon still and carry some of us over to the ship. Or all of us, maybe? I don't know how many people.
We just need Fran to do to the soldiers what he did to that dragon like 18 or 20 times.
Yeah, but also I don't have a way to get over there.
We can fly you over. We got dragon people.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And then you never heard from the party again.
Yeah.
One person could swim over with the pearl.
Yeah.
I think Zerduram's not getting the red flags.
No, he is.
Are you sure?
I know Zerdurium would never intentionally do something
Are you sure?
harmful to the group of the character.
Well, I was hoping that if it seemed like a good enough idea, like it could have a lot of interest in the story, then maybe you would give us, a chance at doing it.
Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. Like, if a game master puts something in front of you and it's very clearly probably too hard from you, that's for you to assess. The game master's not going to change it.
What do
for
we
you
know
just
about the
because you
ship that
chose.
it's too hard for us to deal with? Like, we've beaten Dark Dragon people
fully
before.
staffed warship?
So?
Alright, well,
we just need to subterfuge.
you guys
don't
can
think-
try to convince him or not. You do what you want.
If you can
but
come up
you-
with with some crazy plan to take on an entire
We need
crew
to
of
sneak
trained
into
military
the
men.
ship.
Yeah. But yeah, I won't be
I definitely
stealing
get what
anything
Zerduram is
down
Okay, no.
just because
We
you
need to
chose
make
to
them
take
think
something
the
on.
ship is sinking, and they all evacuate, and then it doesn't actually sink, and we sail away.
And how exactly?
Yeah, I mean
are you
something
gonna
like
do
that.
though?
If we could find a way to do that, then
Right.
How do we do that?
yeah.
We're fifth level characters.
Yeah, we
okay.
need like a plan that does something along those lines, but I don't
Yeah.
know that I can't think of anything, but
Yeah, I don't
I don't know,
think
maybe
you
some
have any
I mean, we're too low
skills
level
to take on
do things that
that
crazy.
boat right now, but you can try
Maybe,
if you
but-
want. Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
other
think
two-
that this game is suited for that kind of plan.
I think if it was in a port or something like that, maybe you could
And it
sneak
wasn't all the
aboard,
people on board, yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
when it's out at sea, maybe you can kind of like, do
Were they gonna
guerrilla.
come dock here?
No, they're just
They're
sitting
anchored
there
out
looking
there,
out.
so they're not moving right now.
They're anchored out there.
Alright, whatever. I don't have a plan to make this happen. I can turn into
Yeah,
a
I mean,
dragon and beat
I
up
guess
some
that's
of the crew,
something.
but
If we
might not
like
last long
made
enough.
our presence known and made them come to this pier, maybe there's some like lure them all off the boat and then get on the boat behind them and then sail off with it. Like piratey kind of scheme. But like, I don't think that they'll all get off. But maybe if we enough of them, maybe would. I don't know. I don't know if that we have the means to pull something.
I feel like
that
I need
off,
at least
but-
third level spells. Have some better options.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't have
I mean,
much right now.
yeah. But
I mean, I
maybe,
think,
maybe
like,
they'll still be
getting
there in the future. Maybe
onto-
they won't. Maybe they'll dock in Ari. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll.
This
dock.
might
Yeah,
be a
maybe
spot.
in the future we go for this.
This might be a spot if we wanted to attack them, where we could cause an earthquake and then maybe have the resulting tsunami
Yeah.
sink the
Tsunami?
ship.
Did I hear
Yeah.
earthquake?
Earthquake.
Somebody want an earthquake?
This might be a
Yeah.
spot where we could use it. And
Do the thing.
what the worst that could happen is the tunnel collapses and we can't go back through it. But
Right. And everybody on the ship hears some rumbling and looks over here going, oh, what's over there? And we just draw our attention to ourselves.
well, yeah, that's why the best way to use is probably we go out into the ocean and cause an earthquake out there, and then have the
Somebody with
resulting
a perp.
tsunami crash the ship. That's the
That
way.
would totally be like one of those
Alright,
moments
I don't
where
know.
it's.
I guess we just go
like the
back to the
players-
tunnels.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll go back to the tunnels.
It's certainly
I think that's a
fine.
thing we could do, but I don't know what it actually accomplishes, other than like, chaos.
Pisses the dark dragons off and makes you more,
Yeah, but I mean, they're-
more of a nuisance
Makes us more
that they have to
more
deal
notorious.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably bad. But
Maybe.
on the other hand, there's less of them, so
There's true. There's less of them.
we cause enough earthquakes and sink enough warships, eventually they'll run out of warships. Maybe.
Alright, so we're going through the
okay.
tunnels and we're probably going to be late. I mean, we can try and travel through the night or something.
No, we can do it. We can make it. We'll
Do
hustle.
you guys want to hustle? I think we have to
Yeah.
make fortitude saves
Let's jog.
to see if you guys maintain it. What is the rule to that? I know there's a rule to the fast
Are we doing that now,
force
or are we
march?
going to wait till next session?
We can do that right now.
I mean, I can keep playing. I just don't know if others can.
Fast hustle movement.
I can go a little bit longer.
Just a little bit, but
Hustle, twice the speed and around, moving speeds, actions, and other smooth actions from tactical movement, blah 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 blah. Overland movement, hustle, you guys will just be like fatigued and stuff. That's
Yeah.
not the worst. Yeah.
And I'll just read the book while we're on the boat.
Yeah, there's no dangerous things on the road, so this really isn't like an random encounter kind of zone. So with you guys hustling, you should be able to make it just like an hour before the boat's about to take off.
Yes.
So we go drop off the strings for the monkey, and then
Yep.
like, okay, bye. We gotta hurry. They're like, oh, thanks for returning it. Come and have some tea. And we're like, no, we can't.
No.
Yeah.
we have a boat to catch.
We're in a hurry.
We're on a
Sorry.
boat.
Oh, wait. What about the reward? He's going to enchant one of our
Oh.
armors with +1.
We'll come
How does
back
that
for it.
work?
I
Yeah.
will do that. That's not a problem. Whose armor are we going to enchant?
Oh, he can do it right now. Who wants it? Aaron Axis, you are armor, right?
No, I don't.
Wait, he can
No,
do
you
it.
don't.
They can do it real fast. What?
Yeah, they can. That's what they're
He's
saying.
magic.
Oh,
It's
amazing.
magic.
There's only
He's
two
like, I
people that wear
know,
armor
I
in
am
our group.
amazing.
Guru
Well, Fran
and
wears armor,
Boy.
right?
No,
Oh, Fran
I'm a
doesn't wear
monk.
armor? No, okay, that's right, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm
So Gigi or Boy?
Usually Aaron Axis puts mage armor on me.
Alright, I'll
I
take
don't know. I mean, I would take
the
it.
armor enhancement.
I have the highest AC, so I could get it higher.
I'll offer my hide shirt.
Okay. Then he takes it to a back room so you can't see what happens. And he comes back with a totally different hide shirt, but it's now magically enhanced.
Oh, okay.
And it
It's
might
like
not
not even the
fit
same
you
hide
as
shirt.
much. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it's actually a different one. I'm really good at enchanting. Oh wait, that's just a different item. I mean, I guess that's fair. They probably
Of
have a bunch of
course.
these lying around with how
That's
rich
not a
this
different
town
item.
is.
The quality of the magic changes the nature of the shirt itself. The
This
fact
one
that it's a
has
different
less
color and slightly
holes
smaller is just
than
because
the
of the
one Boy
enchantment.
had.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it has no holes other than where you put your head and arms.
I was gonna say, it needs some holes.
Well, of course, there's no holes. The enchantment, mended all the imperfections.
Okay.
Alright, so can we
Okay,
sell our
would lo-
gems and
Well,
things?
we'd
Or
love
are
to
we doing
stay
that
and
next
chat,
time?
but we gotta get going.
Gotta get going.
Yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
the
I don't think
monkey
we-
can play us off as we sail away.
Okay.
I don't think we have time to sell these gems right now. We gotta go. The ship's
You gotta
gonna
go.
Do we
leave.
not?
You don't have time.
Okay.
The boat's gonna leave.
Well,
We'll
The
sell it in
fishmen-
Prima.
Your boat. Don't bet your boat.
yeah, I was gonna say Prima is like a mercantile town. It sounds like
Oh,
a
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
place to sell these.
This is true.
Okay.
Those fish.
They'll
they really
appreciate
like
the
to buy and
gems more
sell.
than the people here.
That's true as well. The people here probably think, "Oh, what pretty little stones." Yawn.
Aww.
Give them to their kids as marbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something similar. It's like they just throw them on the ground and use them like gravel.
We'll start
Like, just
next adventure with you guys getting onto the boat. And...
I need a gravel
Sailing
path out
away?
to my shed. So they throw down a bunch of like tourmalines and shit.
Yes, that's
Alright,
right.
yep. Our adventure to Prima.
I got you guys on a boat.
You did.
Oh
boat.
no! And we gave her 2 weeks to repair a murder mystery. Oh no!
I guess so.
I promise
I
you.
can always get off the boat, though.
I promise you, there
That's
will
true.
be no mystery. Nothing will be mysterious.
But there will be a
We'll know
murder.
exactly
I
who
will
murdered. Yeah.
remove the mystery from the
Oh
boat
no!
adventure.
Matt, you sound like me when I was playing Araxi, and I'm like, I don't need this stupid boat.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about on the
It
island.
only happened like once, right?
I mean, we took a boat once, yeah, out to the island. And I remember we were talking about being on that island, and like, at one point we were like talking about like, oh, we're gonna get straight here, and I'm like, I won't. We'll just swim back.
Yeah.
I think at one point we even were discussing we needed like some like supply from some, I can't remember, it was like we were talking about getting like an item that we didn't have, and I'm like, I can just swim back to Riddleport and get it if you guys want. I don't think we actually did
Yeah.
it, but yeah. Because we were like, that'll take too long.
Yeah, Araxia had a lot of merfolk agency while you guys were still like based in sort of Riddleport for the first 2 books.
No, there was so many times where I just like oh, I just swim across the river channel there to go to the Cypher Mage, like,
Yeah.
because we were on the other side of the channel from it.
And then you got whatchamacallit? Landlocked from then on.
Yeah, basically, but you know.
Alright, well that was fun. Thank you.
Yay. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for our Boat Adventures.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll see.
Okay.
Thursday
Before we
for
go,
Pluto's
did,
game.
did we want to talk about changing the next session while Star Fox
Oh,
is
yeah.
still here?
So yeah, Zadurn's not going to be here for
I won't be here the next session.
the 19th, but we were talking about possibly bumping it to the 26th or the 12th if Secret was fine with being prepped in just 1 week. But if not, the 26th would.
The 12th
Also
is
work.
fine for me if that works for everybody else.
I'm good for that.
I think that should be okay.
Yeah, it'll work for me.
Because
Yeah,
the Boat Adventures
um,
has pretty much already
yeah.
been prepared. That's been prepared for a while. That was like, anytime
Gotcha.
they get on the boat, it's ready.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
gives
yeah, we'll
next
do
week's
that.
been.
Alright,
Okay,
so we're
I'll
playing
see you guys next week
Okay,
then.
Okay.
cool.
Cool.
Bye.
All right.
Glad I
boy.
remembered to
Bye.
mention that before everyone left.
Yeah, because we talked about that last night. Yeah.
The thing about the
Cool.
boat, though, is now you're on a railroad. Unless you
Yeah, I'm
swim
fine
away
with that.
and fly
Did we get
away, I
XP?
guess,
Yeah,
but-
kind of.
You did. Yeah. Most
Okay.
of that session's reward was like the money, but you guys
The
are
money.
going
There
Yeah,
is
somewhere
there's
there's
treasure,
a lot of wealth.
that's gonna have like all the blings. Like basically, Prima's not gonna have a merchant cap. If you want it, you just gotta find the right merchant, and he probably has it.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Time to
Yeah, I'm
bling out
excited.
our
But no
characters.
artifacts, obviously.
Well, we won't be able
Right,
to
yeah.
afford.
Yeah.
We've already got 3 artifacts.
True.
Yeah, I want
We're not hurting
4
on that.
artifacts secret. This is not good enough.
I want a backup version of that, or
Well, to be
earthquake
fair,
dagger.
none of those are
We need a second
actually
one.
artifacts. They're just magical items that are really expensive. But in this game, they're keys, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I
I have
wanna
not
play
given you guys
Artifactory.
artifact
Artifactory.
power. I have artifactory. Lol. You want to make a?
They're not
you
actually
wanna play,
classified as artifacts, is what you're saying? Like in terms of
Satisfactory,
the
make a bunch of
rules for
artifacts.
them?
Right. Yeah, they're all just
Yeah.
magical items.
I'm waiting for Max to play Satisfactory.
Yeah.
We both got the
You're
game
not